Hello.
Well, you were in a while. I held off on muting for half a second, so they didn't hear that. Welcome back, everybody, to Whispers of Hope, our Legend of Zelda-based D&D campaign. I am the Dungeon Master Zom for the campaign. Hope everybody's having a lovely day as we get into more drama-filled fun, as usual. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be just a normal day today. Anyways, we'll do our usual intros and then get started. So, go ahead, Vivra.
Hello, I am Rhettaliate, aka Novaretta, aka Vivra Lakru, the Twili druid. I'm dying.
Demira, our new character.
Jaxi.
You've been saying the character name, so.
Yeah, Zom said Vivra to me, and I said, hi, I'm Vivra. And I'm like, no, think about this.
Hi, I'm Jaxi. From now on, I'll be playing as Demira, the weapon spirit. Level 6 fighter, level 1 cleric, level 1 warlock. Don't ask why.
Until she blows up.
Sorry for my bad mic quality last week.
Word. Akari.
I am CeruleanxIris, last guy. I play Akari.
And Velkorin.
I'm AlistairForgall, and I play Velkorin.
And again, I'm the Dungeon Master Zom. That's all you need to know about me, because I'm not important. Yeah. No, not many updates, as far as I can think of. After today, we'll be off for... It'll be 2 weeks from this coming Monday. It would be our next day. Dawn Trail's coming out, and we're busy. When I say we, I say at least 3 of us. So, we're just gonna be doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Sleep is for the weak.
Which is why we're playing on a Thursday today instead of our normal Monday. It is what it is. Anyway, as a brief recap of what happened the last time, our party was in the village of Muto as they were making their way towards Lon Lon in order to meet up with Eli so Velkorin could gain some knowledge of what has happened for the last year and a half. They did a little bit of shopping and stuff as they kind of took a short respite in the village of Muto before leaving there. After they made their way out of Muto and towards the mountain pass, which is kind of just on the outskirts of Muto, and that's where they encountered a cart that was destroyed by something that weren't too sure what happened. It looks like a landslide had happened and destroyed a cart. After conversing with the guards and the other merchant couple that was there, they discovered firsthand that the cart was most likely attacked by the Lionel, which immediately attacked the party member. The Lionel itself was very heavily wounded before even they got to fight, which makes sense with the remains of the dead mercenaries that were on the field near the cart. The players fought off the Lionel, managing to finish it off. Velkorin got a shiny new bow, as well as giving Akari a fancy new poleaxe that seemed to mend itself over the night. The next morning, they discovered that this weapon was not just a weapon, but a weapon spirit who has a soul, essentially, which was Jaxi's character. That Velkorin kind of took the reins on giving Demira a somewhat purpose right now. So, and that's basically kind of where we left off. So it was the early morning, as everybody woken up and dealt with Demira. What would you guys like to do?
Weren't we in the cart moving already towards Lon Lon?
It was, you had just woken up and you were putting the weapon back onto Akari's back. And that's when it woke up. And then you guys.
Well, yeah, but we were already.
Yeah,
on the
we were
cart.
already past all this. We were in the cart already. We're leaving.
We ended on
Alright,
the cart.
you ended on the cart.
Demira floating and the cart moving away from her. That's how
Okay.
I know we were on the cart. 'Cause I
Got
remember
it. Alright, you were
Yeah,
already
because the
leaving.
jokes of her.
He
Yeah.
was sitting to.
Yeah, it was
Not getting
a
left
joke. She's
behind.
not floating.
Yeah, no, that's.
Alright.
I'd say that's how I remember.
Got it. You guys were leaving then. Okay, fine. You had
Don't leave
started
me.
traveling. And you left Demira
Okay.
behind.
I think I fixed my audio
Uh,
issues.
So, for 3, Akari, you get the inspiration. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can just roll d4s now, huh?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. I've been rolling a d6 still. I've been rolling a d6 still, so whatever.
What do the 5 and 6 do?
Well, 5
I
is a
don't see-
reroll and 6 is everybody gets it.
I guess you could, if you want to stick with that.
It's fine.
Unless you're gonna start giving out inspiration aside from that.
Maybe. Think about it.
Oh.
If we
Spicy.
behave.
Exactly.
When? It's never happening.
We will say
Hey,
today.
Demira took my spot. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, Velkorin gave away your spot. I didn't take it.
Regardless. My spot is gone and Velkorin is to blame.
Demira's riding up front after Velkorin has figured out what languages she can read and speak. Then she's kind of just curiously looking back at the other party members and looking around.
You're not doing it all that stealthily.
No,
She's
she.
very obviously looking.
Yeah, she's just it's very obviously looking around at the scenery, curiously taking stuff in, looking back at the group occasionally to see what you guys are doing. Also, like, just kind of watching people and taking in your personalities and behavior and stuff since it just joined the group.
At one point, Vivra's opening a candy and she sees you very obviously looking at her, and she just kind of looks back at you, narrows her eyes, and eats the candy. Just like squinting slightly. Why are you looking at me?
It probably stares a little bit longer because you're making a face at it. But it's like, oh, and what does this mean? Like in its head, but
Does it squint back at her?
no.
If
Just
it keeps
blank face.
if it keeps staring, she's gonna like as she like puts the wrapper back into her bag, she just like looks side to side and then back and then just does the what? Like putting her hands up. She says, what?
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 It looks just kind of confused and looks looks away to other things.
What? What?
Under her breath. Oh, good. She's writing in her notebook after that, just like scribbling and stuff. Trying not to talk to people. Where's Akari? I know Velkorin's up front.
I assume the three of you are in the back of the wagon, and our wagon is like messed up now, right? Like it's a kind of ramshackle
Makeshift.
makeshift
Yeah.
one.
It is functional because Velkorin did roll very well the last time he tried to prepare it. So it might look rough, but it's at least functional.
But we don't have like a canopy anymore, right?
No,
'Cause
definitely
it
not.
got fireballed.
Yep. You got
Yeah.
fireball, so that's
Do we at
definitely
least have walls?
no.
Do we?
You have the framework for the canopy that's not there anymore.
Well, Akari will just be sitting at one end. Almost seem like she's just minding her business or not really looking. As she just has her familiar in her lap. That's all.
Oh, that's right. My little fox is there too. Yeah. The Cat and the Fox. That's a book, probably.
Say it's a relatively mild morning. You can definitely feel the residual heat of the desert that's still kind of, even though you're in the mountain pass at this point, you can still kind of feel that it's also summertime-ish, so it's hot but not unbearable yet, especially since it's early in the morning still, whenever you guys, or whatever time you guys left, I guess. The weather itself is relatively clear, a couple clouds in the sky, but for the most part is a really relatively clear day as you guys continue to travel. I guess who is driving currently?
Velkorin, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
driving
me.
from the back.
Let me get my dice.
That's
I-
right. You make roll now.
Demira gently places a hand on your shoulder, and I will give you guidance.
I thought you were about to say help action, and I was like, Demira, does Demira know how to help?
She doesn't know how to
Right.
drive a cart.
That's what you get. No,
I've never seen a horse before.
What is a horse?
That's a D4, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
guidance
what was
is-
guidance? I think it was a D4.
Yes.
It's a D4. Yes. To ability checks.
Well. Good news, everybody. The D4 is a 4.
Oh,
Okay,
good. Did
the
you roll really
D20.
bad?
The D20 is a 4.
That's what I thought.
Is it survival?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't you have like +7?
So that would be a 16.
That's not.
Wait, I mathed wrong.
Oh, there you go. It's a 15, right? Or
8
something?
It's
plus.
a 13. It's a 13.
13.
Oh,
Little worse, still technically above average.
Tables.
Yeah, I'll definitely say you're like, fuck, where's it? Where am I again? Oh, right, I know. And it's it's when you're driving and you've driven the path so many times, but as soon as it's like nighttime, you're like, where the fuck am I? Even though you've driven the same route.
This is gonna sound really bad.
So, what's it?
Oh no.
It's like driving the same route every single day to work, and then next thing you know, you blink and you're at work, and you're like, I
Yes.
swear
Yep.
to God, this is a half-an-hour drive. Where
Autopilot.
to go?
Yep.
Yes.
So Vivra's not gonna point anything out, but can I roll her survival since she's proficient in it, so that she can just tell that Velkorin is not doing as good as he normally does when she's sitting up there?
You can roll an
That's
insight
so
to see if he's
I'd love to be
confused.
a little petty.
I don't want to help. I just want to know what a bad job you're doing.
Insight. That's a dirty
That sounds
20.
like Vivra.
Yeah, well. You're definitely off of a dirty 20, you can probably infer that Velkorin's like, I know where I am. He's doing the man thing. I don't need the map. I know where I am. Meanwhile, has turned the wrong way 5 times.
And there's just blue sparkles on his shoulder.
Yes. For the most
And
part,
Vivra literally
you're...
has Outlander trait as well, so she's just like in the back, kind of as she's sketching. She's like, "Oh, I need a strong person up front. I don't need Vivra." She's so petty right now.
Yeah, for the most
I can
part,
hear
you're...
that, by the way.
He's
don't
reading your lips.
care.
I can just hear it. She's not
I
even
know.
5 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part, you maintain your pace and generally know where you're going. You might not completely recognize where you're going, but for the most part, you do know where you're going. Yeah, at this point, you guys do get past the mountain pass, and at this point, now that you're even further east past the mountain pass, because at this point, you've gone a few more hours maintaining your speed for the most part, not really struggling. You're not pushing the horse, you're just kind of keeping your pace best you can. The wildlife itself starts to turn more green instead of the brown that it has been. You can actually feel a breeze and such blowing, and the temperature actually has started to drop a little bit, but it is still summer. So you went from like 85 to 80, so still hot, but it's still better than what it was before. Like I said, you're coming up to some more green life, and now there are more obvious trails, because obviously you can tell the difference between dirt and grass. versus just dirt and more dirt, so a lot easier to stay on the path at this point. Say you travel relatively easy up to sunset or whatever, so another 8 hours or so. And you guys get to... Or what?
I would like to point out it's been over a year since we've taken this path.
Yeah, okay, in
I'm allowed to forget
in the
things.
world, realistically, it's only been about a month and a half.
Yeah, but I can still use the excuse, okay?
If
All right.
Velkorin tries to use the excuse, Vivra's just gonna deadpan. Well, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velkorin's just like, I lost my memory too.
The thing is,
Yeah, weird.
Vivra has the background that she can always recall the basic layout of stuff and has an excellent memory for maps and geography. So even if it's been a long time, I remember. You didn't.
I don't have favored terrain, so...
Sucks for you.
And I will definitely say that now that you're in the more green area, you do see a lot more plant life and such, so different flowers are kind of randomly, wildflowers are sprouted everywhere, and just actually very, if I had a proper picture for it, it'd be a very nice picture. Where you guys are currently.
If I had
this
a
would be
picture, you guys
beautiful.
This would be
love it.
beautiful if you guys could see it.
If you guys could see my brain pictures, you would
Oh,
know
man.
this is amazing.
And then I would go to jail. Because intrusive thoughts are a thing.
Oh no!
Alright, but anyways, yeah. So you traveled for another 8 hours or so. Days worth of travel. It's starting to get to sunset. At this point, you come upon what looks to be a very old stone ruins. Like, not a ton of ruins, but like maybe a building or two that have collapsed, but are still half stable, whatever. A good place for shelter if you guys wanted to use it for shelter.
Oh, it's as good a place as any, right?
It looks like a good place to find find shelter.
Sorry, what?
Let's rest
Question.
here.
You want to run that by us again, Akari? Just real quick?
No.
Maybe just to humor me.
It looks like a good rest spot.
That's not what you said. Whatever. I'll go get us some food. And Vivra will do her... Because I'm assuming there's a lot more game and stuff. You said there's a lot more greenery and whatnot. It's still warm out, so there's animals and stuff.
Yeah, at this point, you're... Like I said, it's more... You went from rocky, mountainous area to the start of, like, a plains field area.
So there are animals, berries, food, and stuff around.
Most likely, if you take the time to look for them.
Yeah,
Obviously,
well, she has the background ability where if it's
Yeah.
around, yeah. So if it exists, that's what she's gonna. Right now, she's gonna spend probably 30. Ow! I hit my hand. She's gonna spend about 30, maybe 45 minutes just gathering and hunting a bit, and bring back whatever game and fruits she finds that are good to eat. So while she's doing that, other people can do whatever, unless someone follows her. It'd be weird. She's like, I'm gonna go get food. Okay.
wait, what is everybody else?
Demira is still sitting on the wagon, looking around.
I am checking something on my character sheet.
Akari will do some scouting around the area to make sure it's safe.
Are you going to do a perception check?
I'm also gonna do something I should be doing every single night when I have 12
24
slots.
total.
4 total, yeah. We'll say you climb up on top of one of the ruins to give yourself a better vantage point. And for the most part, it looks just a huge-ass field that you guys are in. And you can see off in the distance probably Vivra, who's chasing down whatever creature she's trying to get meat off of. And you probably see Demira, who's just hanging out at the wagon still, I think you said.
Mhm.
For the most part, you don't see any monsters or anything in your immediate vicinity, and it seems to be safe.
Oh my god, I just imagine you looking at Vivra as she's in a person form and she sees something in the distance, and as she gets closer, she turns into a wolf and chases it down. Just
It's like, okay, noting that.
How hunting looks.
well, she
We know that.
doesn't. The thing is, she doesn't use long distance weapons, so she literally hunts like a predator.
Literally hunts.
Fireball.
Yeah. Please do. She doesn't want to waste your spells. She's skilled enough in survival to get it without them, but it's just easier as a wolf. Speaking of, please transform me.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Suddenly, the wolf opens their mouth, and a
Firebolt.
burst of flame flows from their jaws.
And we'll say, just for continuity, Toto is just working on either writing up schematics for the golem itself, or tinkering on the golem, trying to improve it. Seem to kind of be a little distant from the party, as they're a little salty about their ring being taken from them that they stole. But it is what it is. Anyway, Velkorin, what were you doing?
I was going to do use a spell slot for primeval awareness.
Oh boy, that's mile.
That's a mile.
So much space.
And to find, what is it, undead, fae.
Undead, fae, fiends, dragons.
It's Demira.
Conveniently, there's 13 dragons surrounding you right
again.
now.
It's aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
We'll say, how long does that last for?
I'm
A
only
minute
using one
per
spell
spell
slot,
slot.
just 1 minute.
One. Okay. For the most part, you don't sense anything in the immediate mile distance.
Also, my D&D Beyond thing, I just realized that it is not actually recording my perception correctly.
Oh.
So, it says my perception is +8, but it should be +11
Oh.
because I have expertise in it, and it's not adding the expertise.
Huh.
I think you can go to settings with skills, and there's a way to adjust it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you click on
I'll
it,
just
click
let it.
customize. You can do skill override or skill stat override. / oh, there is skill proficiency level where you can select expertise.
Okay,
Or-
okay, it is +8. It didn't take the expertise off the old ability. That's
Oh.
why.
Okay.
So I had one really high. I had one really high stat and one kind of middle stat. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And I just refreshed and it fixed it.
Oh,
Oh,
were they
good.
from the same ability or?
No, it was away from a different ability that I don't use.
Oh, okay.
So,
But if you don't use it,
well, I don't need it on stealth. I have Pass Without a Trace. Why would I use it on stealth?
okay.
He's gonna say that, and then he's gonna roll a 1 next time he rolls to stealth.
It wouldn't have saved me.
Guys, I don't need it. Oh.
With Pass Without a Trace, the lowest I can roll for stealth is a 1 or a 19. Like,
Well, joke's on you. The next monster's gonna have a passive perception of 21.
well, I don't think that's me. I think it's the clinky one.
Hey.
Damn.
Yeah,
Up next on the
I'll just
stealth
do that. I'll start doing that every night if I have a spell slot, just to make
Yeah.
extra help on that, because it makes sense.
Yeah, because you said, yeah, it's a mile distance-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say in the immediate vicinity, in that immediate mile radius, you don't sense anything of that.
Cool.
Demira will come off of the wagon and come a bit closer because now everyone's kind of split off. She kind of tilts her head at you and asks, "Is there anything I can do to help?"
We could use some firewood, I guess. Like looking around to see what everybody else is doing. Akari's already gone. Akari will show up if we are in danger. Yeah, we need some firewood.
I will go search.
And then, Vivra, are you a wolf right now?
I am.
I guess I'm cooking dinner. Like,
As Demira walks off, Vivra walks up with what's it, rabbits around or something? She got like 3 of those in her mouth.
Oh no! You
not-
didn't describe what kind of firework. She's gonna go chop a tree down and bring it
You
to
didn't
you.
specify
here's
how
what-
much.
So I chuckled when she said, "I will go find some," because I imagined her walking
Oh, no.
into the forest, looking around, and saying, "There is no firewood here," because the trees are still trees. They're not specifically firewood yet. So she's just like,
yeah,
there is only kindling.
I'm gonna be real off. I thought about that the moment I said it, but this is a
Yeah.
learning experience.
All right.
As Vivra delivers the rabbits to you, Velkorin, since you're the one that's stayed at camp, she'll use telepathy and said, "I found a few berry bushes over that way, but I transformed before grabbing the fruit, and I didn't want to, have it all in my mouth and then be like, bleh, here you go."
What do you have in your mouth? Spit it out! Spit it out! Ah. Bleh. There.
Spit it out, no!
Runs. What do you have? Runs.
A knife. You'll see the rabbits. They're not ripped apart in any way. It's as if she very carefully snapped their neck when she got them.
Okay. Well, when I'm done with this, I can go collect some of the berries. Because now I gotta
Using
skin these things.
Using telepathy, thank you. I didn't want to stop being a wolf.
Zom, do you want me to roll for finding firewood or anything?
Yes. Are you only going to gather firewood, or are you going to gather anything you find that might be interesting?
I was told to get firewood.
All right.
Unless there's some magical sparkly thing, I'm just getting firewood.
It is very goal
I will-
objective oriented.
Place guidance on myself also. What am I rolling?
Survival.
Okay, that's a dirty 20. Wait, plus 2, 22.
All right, I guess. What are you? All right, what kind of firewood are you gonna bring back? Because yeah, there's plenty of firewood that you could either cut down a fresh tree or just pick up sticks, or however
I
you
think-
interpret Demira picking up wood for the fire.
I would still have a basic understanding of like how to start a fire, right?
Mostly.
Okay, then yeah, it'll get the tinder, the big wood, like twigs, so bits of dried grass, little twigs, big logs, whatever's around, branches.
After about a half hour, as the light is starting to the light is starting to go away. The sun is starting to set.
The
That's the
sun
word I
is-
was looking
yeah.
for. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Demira comes back and has his. You didn't say specifically how much she needed, so she just gathered as much as she could hold. So there's a nice
Oh
pile
my
of
gosh.
wood,
Please
considering
no.
how strong she is. So
What
Oh,
is?
jeez.
Wait, your strength is what, +4 or something?
Plus 5.
Oh,
So-
It's a 20.
so you have a 20, which means
yeah,
That's
she's got
like
a good mountain of
200 pounds
yeah.
at
Yep,
least.
yep. She's got a
That's
solid
around
chunk of wood.
200 pounds of twigs.
Just thud as she
Okay.
dumps it all right next to the fire.
Right? Oh no, we're getting buried.
I guess Velkorin, what are you making for dinner?
Well, first I'm just gonna look at the
Oh, no,
pile
you can carry like
and just like
300 pounds at
realize
least.
I need to be more specific.
My carry capacity as the weakest party member is 105 pounds.
I
Of
think
course,
Zal
that
means
is height.
figuratively as much as I can carry, as in like with my 2 arms.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
nah,
If
you
there
do the
was-
balancing act where you just kind of
No, but here's the if there was a fallen tree that she just brings
You want a
one-
tree? I'll bring a tree.
carries a giant log.
Yeah.
Once I put another get the fire all going, I'm just gonna make some rabbit stew, I guess.
Ooh, do I find potatoes or anything? Since I have my excellent survival whatnot.
And roll for. Are you gonna look for specific things or just use your thing to find things?
I used my thing for the berries and rabbits. That's what I normally do. But he mentioned stew, and Vivra's like, oh, potatoes. So now it's gonna be a specific thing, which I do agree that I would probably need to roll survival for. Yes.
I mean, we probably have potatoes. I've got 10 days worth of rations still because I bought 50 of them.
If you don't want fresh potato, oh, you bought 50. Well, never mind.
I bought a
You-
bunch of them, and I've been
you-
minusing them every day we travel, so we still got 10
Right.
left.
Okay, so Vivra would know this already. Okay, well, then never mind. I'll look for beets or something. What have you not bought that can go in the stew? Celery?
Bears, beets.
Ba-
Bear.
Did you say bears?
Yeah,
Bears, beets, and blueberries.
Battlestar
Got
Galactica.
it. I'm not gonna fight a bear for dinner.
What about a Battlestar Galactica?
I will fight a Battlestar Galactica.
I'm that, I guess. You want me to roll for cooking?
It depends. Are you gonna wait for Vivra to find you some ingredients? Otherwise,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Vivra's got.
I'm
over,
hungry.
all right.
Surprisingly,
Are you trying to
am
make
actually-
it? Keep going,
I am
sorry.
actually proficient with cook's utensils, so I'll help. I will cast guidance and also assist.
All right, we gotta do the stupid argument we had. Are you trying to make this a pretty meal or just a functional meal?
It's stew. You can't make
So
stew
functional.
pretty.
You can
Yeah,
make it look
delicious.
colors.
What do you no, a rabbit stew is a cream colored with chunks of meat and potato in it, and if you want it to be fancy, you put a nice little green plant on top. No.
Yeah.
I would argue that's already gorgeous. Like, why roll performance for that? You throw that together, it stirs so nice.
Roll
Yum.
for your survival then.
Oh,
Oh,
That's what it
God.
was. Is that what it was?
Wait.
At
why do
advantage.
you
Which one
think
was
I'm
it?
the
Thank-
survival?
God.
I'm the survivalist. What are you doing?
Because you're a dog.
You're
I
a
am a
dog.
dog.
You have
can't
no
cook.
thumbs.
You have no
I
thumbs.
come up, let me do. Oh,
Didn't you lose the cooking contest?
by 1 point because Zom prioritized pretty over delicious.
That's,
Hey.
that's how cooking competitions work, though.
We had this.
Yeah.
Are we having this argument again?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Here,
I
started
will
it. Zom.
fight
I
all
started
over
it.
again.
23 with advantage.
That's some damn good stew. Yeah, I'll say you make some pretty good potato and rabbit stew. Or
And
whatever
while
else.
doing this, I learned that we have a new cook.
Yes.
Who can't taste food,
Who-
probably. I should know.
I will. So I
How
will
are
be
you good at
assisting.
cooking?
No, she does the
It's
thing
my
that
secret.
she does the thing like SpongeBob's or not SpongeBob, Plankton's wife, where she's like, this is 10% plankton and 5% meat.
She can be the sous chef.
Yeah.
That's
There you
only
go.
15% of a thing.
You know, I was being
I can-
facetious.
Yeah. I can technically eat things, but can I taste them?
I mean, you are both
And I don't
human
eat.
and construct, so yes.
Okay.
Do you need to eat?
No.
I don't.
Then why are you eating?
I'm not.
She's
I was
a
just
luxury.
asking. I was just
She is.
asking hypothetically if I did, would I be able to taste it or not?
You can if you want. You don't need to.
Okay.
It's just
She
like
can eat
breathing.
if she wants to. It's a luxury.
Demira doesn't eat though.
Let her eat.
it just sits there.
Hashtag let Demira eat.
It'll help serve the soup for everyone else.
And as well, you can roll a survival as well, Vivra, to see what you find.
Oh, me. Oh, I said I rolled a 21.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
Say you find a good, probably a bundle or two of the Hyrule herbs, as well as probably 2 or 3, yeah, we'll say you find 3 stam bulbs, which basically kind of look like garlic.
Ooh, nice. If I found that much, she's gonna look at all the stuff that she's sniffed out, look down.
Which,
at her
since you
paws.
found you sniffed out the garlic, and that kind of was like, whoa, fresh garlic.
Yeah. Ugh.
So your sniffer's probably smelling garlic for the next hour.
Well, I was gonna say, in order to carry everything, she'll have to be transformed, because she as she's like looking at her paws, she's like, I could have set my bag down and then picked it back up. And I did. So she'll go ahead and de-transform to grab everything, because you said there was like 2 bundles of garlic and 3 bundles of herbs.
Yeah, flip it around.
Flip it around. 3 bundles of garlic and 2 bundles of herbs. That's going in my written inventory, because I don't feel like typing it out.
Yeah.
I have a question.
What?
I have just like a standard cloak, right?
Think so.
Okay.
Probably.
What is Demira wearing right now?
Nothing.
Then what I'm going to do
I'm a
once
weapon.
we're done eating, once I sit there and I'm eating and I realize that maybe we should cover her up a little bit. Even like, especially if we're going into town, it's pretty apparent that
It has all of these like adornments that mimic clothing to some extent, but it doesn't cover a lot of the body. Like the leg on what side is that? Its right leg is all black and looks like the handle of the poleaxe. And then it's got a crest on the right boob. And then like some pauldrons and jewelry.
then I'm going to, because I know the point of hers to go into combat and stuff, I'm going to grab my cloak out of my bag, and then I'm going to pretty much tie it around, like just throw it over her really quick. So just tie it around up the top, so if she wants to attack something or anything, she can just like flow her arms out. You know, like a regular cape, like cloak, like, you know. Just imagine you have it on like Frodo Baggins, where it's covering up you in front, but as soon as you need to burst out, it just bursts out, and you're good to go. It's not gonna hinder you at all.
Yeah.
He's the streaker now. Got it.
Wow, thanks, Dom.
And then once because I'm just gonna assume that they're not gonna respond to me doing this right away, and I'm just gonna say,
looked at you.
keep this on until told otherwise. And I'm gonna pull the hood up and just pat the top.
Got no
It
advantage.
looks at you, says, I'm not cold, but if you wish for me to wear it, I will.
Yes.
It's more so people don't come asking questions or start poking around once they realize you don't quite match the rest of us.
Oh, I see. It looks around at the group.
I was the fucking dog.
Well, yeah.
Vivra's walking back in her human form now, with just a bundle, like, I guess not in her arm. She can just put it in her satchel now that she's a person again.
Mhm.
And she's like, "What was that? Wait, why is she wearing a cloak? That's not necessary."
Where the cloak would have been kind of like sticking up because of the big pauldrons and stuff, it just kind of goes flat, and there's like a little bit of a shimmer of light, and some of the adornments that like stick out, like the pauldrons, are now gone. The pauldrons and wolf chest thing. So
Now she's more naked, technically.
Well, it's covered up.
it's trying to fit in.
I know.
No.
I'm making myself more human shape.
This is
And
more
before her
so-
face slowly morphs to mimic Velkorin's mask.
God.
Oh god. Well, I was gonna just
Face
like once
woman.
we get to Lon, I'm just gonna slap the mask on her and just be like,
Goodness gracious.
hide. Like,
Maybe just make her go into the weapon then.
that's true. But
I
while
know.
we're traveling, it's good to have her out so she can at least experience the world. But this
Yay.
looking at Vivra after Vivra said that's not needed. We'll get less questions passing people on the road if we don't have somebody who looks like someone who
Like
looks
what?
so unique.
You're like, I don't even know what you look like, so I can't say what you
Yeah,
look
I'm like, I don't even know what to compare you to.
And a hooded figure skulking about is less conspicuous.
I mean, at least then it looks like you guys are
I
having
mean,
a bodyguard.
yeah, with the hood up, I might not
Yeah.
need a mask because it might just look like a porcelain mask.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true. Your
if
mouth
that
doesn't
was your
move.
concern, I've been wearing a mask this entire time.
Talked to you about that before as well. I just,
Now
we're
it
not-
just looks normal for our group.
You're right. I'm the odd one out at this point.
Yeah,
We're gonna
well,
cover this up more than I already. I mean, are we gonna give me a mask too, or whatever?
You want your food?
There it is.
That's just prepare a ball, give it over.
Yes.
It smells great.
I'm gonna Akari, did you grab food already?
Did you say
Akari did not
Akari?
grab food yet.
Then I will prepare a bowl and I will set it. I'm assuming there's like places like you're out doing your normal thing, right?
She's just at a high point, a high
Okay.
vantage point.
So I will grab the food and I will put it because this is like a ruined building, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I'll put it at like where I can reach up on like one of the bricks or something or the stones. That way Akari can see it. And if when Akari wants to swoop down, grab it, and roll back up to wherever they're hiding, they're good to go.
Yeah, she'll come down and grab it, and then go back up to the high ground to keep watch still.
Yeah,
I still haven't had a chance to ask you your name. Like I've been in the front seat, and then we're camping, and you're up in a tree.
She's on top of a ruined pillar or something. Don't worry, just float up there.
Yeah. I'm
You
100% in the thing that if Akari didn't introduce themselves the first session, half of us would still not know Akari's name.
Yeah.
Who all introduced them? So I don't remember if Vivra
Only
I'm pretty sure
Velkorin
only
introduced
Velkorin.
himself,
Yep.
but I
Okay.
did hear someone say Vivra's name when you guys were
Okay.
arguing.
That makes
I
sense.
can't remember who, but no one else
well-
introduced themselves, and I haven't heard Akari's name yet. Or Toto's.
Interesting.
We're also just referenced. Demira doesn't actually like fly and float. Just
Yeah.
It's just flavor text.
Hmm. It's situational.
Yes.
When the situation calls for it.
It's not actually mechanically floating.
Wait, isn't it barefoot?
Kind of, yeah. Like the right foot, which is connected to the right leg, which has all the black that looks like the pole arm. It's kind of, the foot is also black and decorated with some of the adornments that would have been on the pole of the pole axe, but like the pommel and stuff, but it's not actually wearing anything. It's all just part of it.
Does it? Wait. I need to remember what her whole body looks like.
Zon, would you like to put the art up again? Since
Sure,
I
I
am
could
new
do
and
that.
it's
Oh, it's
I joined
hiding.
at the
I was
end,
gonna
so-
check the feet to see if.
oh
it looked
yeah,
like
the
boots or
the
not.
other foot is
So-
behind the front.
Yeah, it's
foot.
hiding. That doesn't help.
It would just
Fancy
be like
whamming.
it would just be like a mannequin sort of. So like it resembles a human foot, but it's
Okay.
not like super detailed, just
Well,
vague details.
That's the
Foot
important-
lore.
Also, I apologize to anybody who had a dark room just now because I just flashbanged you.
Flashbang.
If it resembles a foot, then Vivra would be like, if you want her to be less inconspicuous, you might want to put shoes on her too. I mean, I know I used to be barefoot, but
When we get to town, we'll buy her shoes.
Yes,
But for
barefoot
now,
isn't too.
how tall is Demira?
Tiny.
5'3", similar
So,
to Wither.
There's no way people are seeing their feet anyway because she's
Oh,
wearing a
because
my
you're-
size
That's
cloak.
true. So it's actually dragging on the
Dragging
ground.
Dragging on the ground.
You're wearing
An
dad's
extra 2 feet.
You're wearing dad's clothes right now.
We'll get stuff that fit a little better.
I need art of that. That sounds.
Right? Yeah. Someone, you gotta write that down.
Just a mirror saying, "Help, pick me," and it's just big sleeves and a giant cloak.
Oh my gosh! I just pictured her tripping.
Behold,
over it.
I am clothed.
Ew. And then as a reminder to Vivra, since you gathered some stuff, make sure to check the crafting tab because that stuff does have effects if you guys use it.
Crafting.
I know it's some stuff that I forget to mention to you guys, but also nobody's really looked for. So bit of a both of us, but
I feel like I glanced.
I will try to make note of it if you guys are in a certain area if you want to look for things.
And she's got the herbalist. She can actually. Oh, I've got some studying to do. Sorry, I'm way too excited for this. Fictional situation.
That was gross.
What?
I just
What?
I put my foot between our desks and there was a spider web.
Ew!
And I
Ew.
went, because it was on my toe. I didn't like it. All right.
So Stambulb is the one that I.
Stambulb and the Hyrule herbs. What do you got?
Hyrule herbs. Okay, I gotta write this down.
It would also those would also have similar effects if you were to cook it within a meal, but not as potent versus making it into like a potion.
Okay. Oh, well, if the dinner's already prepped, then I think Vivra's gonna start potentially, if we have time, like if it's not time to immediately go to rest or whatever, she's gonna start working on potions. Yeah.
Do you still have an alchemy kit, or did you lose that when you...
I have herbalist. I didn't, well, you...
Okay.
I think it was in her backpack, so I think... Well, let me check inventory. Wait, how much stuff we still gotta figure out what exactly I lose.
Like I said, if anything you would have assumed would have been in that last cart, you can assume is gone. But if you still haven't done it yet, then whatever.
I think I deleted a couple of things already. I could delete a few more, probably. I'm looking through my stuff. Ignore me.
Akari, what are you doing? Still. Hanging
She's
out.
eating and keeping watch still, and watching the group.
How is Akari feeling? In general.
How would Akari be feeling right now?
Like, just kind of as an ask, because I know Akari's been feeling some shit and finally got her youth back at least.
Yeah, so it's kind of now just thinking and wondering what's next and waiting for information to find out what exactly happened. As well as some other thoughts to herself.
I guess I will make the same question to Demira. Obviously, you have just awoken with this new group of people, so what's going through Demira's mind? Oh.
I don't have feelings. I'm a weapon.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
joking. It's very curious because, yeah, it just woke up. It's still very confused because it had woken up shortly before this group also with a different group of people who met a terrible fate.
Got fucked up.
Don't know if that's a spoiler, but they're all dead now. And that sucked.
No, it's not. You guys saw the dead bodies. One of them was
Demira
cut in half.
also got, like, quote unquote killed, brought to 0 HP and left. And then woke up again with a group of people who are all arguing with each other right off the bat. And 3 of the 4 haven't introduced themselves, and so it's just I'm a weapon, and I'll just wait to see what my role is here. But there is that curiosity to look around and take everything in.
Okay. The herbalism kit is in her backpack, so
Okay.
I will say that she probably still has that.
Same question to Velkorin as well. You guys are kind of having a brief time to breathe and think your thoughts. Not in immediate day. For now.
One second. He's just ready to get to Lon Lon at this point. Nothing too crazy on. Like he's like trying to understand Demira, but he's also just we have to get to Lon Lon to get at least the next step underway.
Oh, Vivra.
I was still reading. Can you repeat the question?
What's her thought? What is in her head right now of what's been happening? Basically? How is she feeling? What is her mental state?
what is her mental state? Now that's a question.
That's
Right now, she's trying, especially as she's eating, she's trying to just focus on that. And as she's starting to make potions and stuff, she's like, okay, I'm prepping for the next fight. I'm prepping for the next time we have to kill things because we're going to have to do that. And it's becoming a lot, I wouldn't say a lot more calculated within her mind, but I feel like it is sort of shifting in that direction rather than the emotional, oh my gosh, everything is terrible and everything is awful. She still has that, but that's being more pushed back. And she, even though this weapon person thing is like, yes, I will follow your orders, she doesn't trust it. She's
Thanks.
like, you're a new person, I don't know you. Velkorin seems to know you, so I'm going to choose to trust you for now, but if anything is like stepped out of line, then I might have to force myself to make a decision I don't want to. And that's kind of where she's at.
Makes sense. Okay, so at this point, like, you guys have kind of stepped in. Oh, geez. Okay. All right, never mind. You guys have kind of taken your set up camp and everything. You've had your meal, and just kind of everybody's just kind of relaxing at this point. So, as far as you can
Relaxing.
tell, it's a relatively calm night. I guess who is going to take the first watch?
If there's a moment where the whole group is together, Demira will kind of like look at each of them, aside from Velkorin, who's already introduced himself, and just ask, "How would you like me to address you?" So I'll ask Akari first.
Nah. Akari would just say, I'm Akari.
It nods, and also asks Vivra.
Did the mirror say her name?
Yes,
she did.
Yeah.
No? Yeah, she did last session.
Yeah. Vivra, as she's like grinding up these ingredients to prepare potions, without looking up, she kind of goes, well, I wouldn't, but if you're gonna stick around, Vivra's fine.
It nods. And Toto's asleep already, right?
They're
So-
fucking around with their robot, but not
Busy.
really acknowledging you.
Okay. Well then it'll just do a short bow to Akari and Vivra and just like respectfully say, Master Akari, Master Vivra, with a bow.
Whoa. No.
They're just like, wait.
Vivra.
Oh, I understand.
I don't hold status. Don't. We'll get in. You know what? That's a bad idea. Because if we get into a place where there are people with status and you regard us as such, with titles such as Master, Sir, Ma'am, anything, especially Dame, don't ever call us Dame or Dame. Because those, like, people are gonna be like, oh, you're a noble. Right, no, and I'm not gonna... Why am I explaining this to you? Just don't call me Dame.
It blinks at you.
Blink, blink.
Very well. Whatever you're most comfortable with.
I'm sorry.
Akari would think for a moment and mention, yeah, I don't think you have to call any of us master. But if we go undercover and trying to infiltrate, and we need to maintain a certain identity, then maybe it'll come into play.
It looks even more confused now. But it nods.
Akari, it's not about maintaining an identity, it's about not getting in trouble by using these titles.
Hey, I said for undercover.
Can we not?
If the situation arises, we have to infiltrate a rose fancy party or something. You gotta get used to having a cover.
Listen, if we infiltrate a fancy party at any moment, I can't. No, I've never done that. I barely even know how to dance. We got, what, one lesson that one time several months ago?
Lesson?
Didn't we? I don't remember. It was something.
Very much like
campaign.
Very much like the first time it met you guys and everyone was arguing. It's just kind of looking back and forth respectfully to whoever's speaking at the moment and like... I wouldn't want to put anyone in danger.
Good.
Don't worry, it comes with the job.
To follow us.
And then whoever is going to take watch, it will offer assistance to.
Oh, Kari was gonna take the first one originally anyways, but...
Vivra looks over at Velkorin.
I will take second. I have something to do during this watch, though.
Goodness gracious. Do you tell Vivra that?
Yes, because I know Vivra is waiting anxiously, so I need to take this watch alone.
So, as Akari volunteers to watch, Demira will float the weapon closer to Akari, non-threateningly at all, like, and just say,
Floats menacingly.
Offers help menacingly.
Offers help
Please,
for the
take me with you.
derogatory.
Akari looks at the weapon and gives a smile. You can come along. Just float or walk, whichever more is comfortable for you.
If you carry the weapon, I can sense the area around us a little bit better.
But then you won't get to experience it fully.
If the weapon is carried, do you go into it?
If I choose to, yeah.
That Vivra says that. Oh, that was Vivra.
Oh, sorry.
So I know. Vivra doesn't. That's why Vivra asked the question.
She answers similarly. If I choose to do so.
Okay, so take the weapon and it can do whatever it wants, I guess.
It nods at Akari.
Well, if she chooses to go in the weapon
It
stay
calls
out,
itself an it.
well, she's not an it. She clearly has a consciousness.
Demira, are you an it?
Yes, I am a weapon.
See?
Don't confuse her by commanding her.
I asked it a question, and
It's looking back and forth between people again.
How would you like it if I called you an it whenever you transform?
I'm not an it.
Exactly.
But it is a weapon.
Well, she is speaking to us.
Oh no, I cast identify and it spoke to me. Is identify the spell now a person?
Identified as a speak to you.
It tells you, does it not?
It fills me with knowledge, not talk to me.
Oh my god.
Demira, hand me yourself.
Demira will float the weapon over to you.
Vivra takes hold of it. Does Demira stay out?
Would you like me to return to the weapon?
I don't think you want me to answer that.
Oh,
See,
do want you to answer.
she has to do it
oh,
herself.
hold
And
on.
it's-
Hold on. Hold on.
Velkorin's just like massaging his temples, like, God.
I'm doing it in real life, okay?
Yeah.
I warned
Before-
you guys, Vivra's gonna be so bad.
So we can put this conversation to bed. Demira,
You go
are
to
you
bed.
okay with being called it or she?
I will accept either.
Told
You
you.
can
Stop
address me
arguing.
however you'd like.
You can what?
You can address me however you'd like.
Gonna fucking roll over.
Demira, are you a person or a weapon?
I'm a weapon.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Demira, weapons aren't able to answer questions, so I'm going to treat you like a person, like
But-
you are.
Demira, go into the weapon.
No, do not go in the weapon. You're
As
not
she
taking
holds it
watch
out.
with her.
This poor girl. This poor it.
I'm afraid I'm struggling with my purpose.
I'm going to get up, walk over to Vivra, and just say, please,
What?
the weapon.
Why?
I will train with you if you give it to me tonight.
A bargaining chip.
Her eyes narrow and then glance to the others within hearing distance.
It's not. We've been doing it for a month. They
I know,
know.
but it's still, well, I know, but it's still a thing. But yeah, I guess they would know at this point. But
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
she's like holding it, looking at you, glances at them, back at you. Really?
Just gonna keep holding out my hand.
Gives-
Wow.
Vivra
I
doing
can
that
Hang
would
on
be
your hand.
No,
That's
if Vivra
pulling out
ever
hand.
does that, just put her down because she's not normal anymore. It's an imposter. It's
This is-
something wrong.
This is the doppelganger. This is not Vivra.
Yep. It's not-
Just
Oh,
hands out.
God.
Awesome.
I love that the microphone picked up on that sound. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
She holds out the weapon to Velkorin and says, "You don't have to bribe me. You have some whatever important thing to do anyway."
I want to take the weapon. Walk over to Demira. Tonight, you're gonna assist Akari in keeping watch. And I'm gonna just pat their head and then give the weapon to
Yes.
Akari.
Yeah, Akari will take the weapon and even go like, see, even Velkorin knows to treat her like she's a living being.
You
Didn't
two
Velkorin just
are
call it
giving
a
me a
weapon?
headache, and I want to go to sleep.
Well, is she just
Go on.
nothing but a soulless object to you?
Just go to bed. I'm done.
You know what? Good question. Demira, do you have a soul?
This isn't about I'm asking
How is
Velkorin's
it not
opinion.
about it? You
I'm
said
asking Velkorin a
do
question
this.
first.
Velkorin went to bed.
He's trying to
They are-
avoid it.
He's gonna just yell from literally lay down again. Just try not to get up. If they're sentient, I will treat them as such. I just roll and just like leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. I need my hours.
I need my beauty sleep, please.
That's the most D&D thing ever. I need my hours. Not I need my sleep. I need my hours.
Yeah.
I need my beauty sleep, please. Just let me sleep.
Vibra, go to bed. Kari, Demira, start your watch.
Don't tell me what to.
You
I
don't
will
want to
be
be
able to
tired during
assist
your watch.
better from inside the weapon.
Oh, wow! You don't say. Good night, Akari. And she turns and just Goes off to her bedroll. Just after all of that arguing, Demira's like, actually, it would be better. And Vivra's just, are you kidding me?
Well, Akari takes the weapon with her. Gives, of course, if you want to stay out or in, it's up to you. But we'll find a vantage point and stay
Melon.
there.
I will assist. And the weapon and it both kind of shimmer and then become one again. And you're holding the weapon.
Does it like take the cloak inside with it and then come back out?
Oh, DM, what happens to the cloak?
Any clothing she wears, does it like does it go with her?
Oh, no.
I think it just falls to the ground.
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh,
Because-
okay. Well, I need you to write that down for no reason in particular.
It doesn't. It just awoke recently, so it doesn't know how everything works, and it will feel slightly bad for allowing the cloak to fall and get dirty on the ground.
Demira, yeah, that's right. Demira allowed the cloak to fall. It wasn't through ignorance or unknowing.
Yeah.
Demira allowed it to happen. How
And
dare you? I'm kidding.
All right.
No. So I'm
This
for
guy-
sure gonna make a weapon in the future, and now I'm like, oh no. I wanted them to wear things.
I mean, if it's a part of, like, if their outfit is a part of the weapon, then yes, it would. But because you just put a cloak on her, that's not part of her. So yes, it would just fall to the ground
what
if
if-
she went into their weapon.
But what if she wanted to keep it part of her?
that would be a different process.
Would be a different
and
process.
I'm not made of cloth, so
Oh well, I just mean like, what if they chose to keep it? It just would still drop to the ground.
Gonna turn around,
That's not
get up, walk over to the cloak, pick it up,
in
Look
your
at-
head you
look
hear,
at the
my
weapon,
apologies.
just nod back and say, "I will hold." Like in my head, I will hold it until you are back up.
And just Velkorin hears it.
So just all they get is a nod and just walks back. Like, I'm going to sleep. Please.
Vivra just muttering as she's lying down, you didn't have to pick it up. It, you know. That's on you, that one.
It's my cloak. I don't want it all dirty.
So, Akari, while you're carrying the weapon form of Demira around with you, I have blind sight for 30 feet. So if there's anything invisible, I can see it.
Okay.
So that will be my way of assisting. Zom, do you want that to count as the actual help action, or...
I will say that counts towards your help action since you're not actually actively looking, but you
Yeah.
have your blind sights, though.
Yeah, okay, so you can roll with advantage. Oh, and I will also cast guidance on you before I go in.
Well, she takes.
Well,
the
actually, it only lasts a minute, so never
Well,
mind.
Either way, she goes to the high ground again on the ruined pillar, and let's roll that perception at advantage. That's a 24 total.
Damn.
Hot dice.
Apparently. Just wait until we get into the important stuff.
Oh boy.
You rolled the 24 perception again. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, I'm just laughing at this because I'll say it later, but yeah, I guess since you rolled a 24, we'll say you can see a little bit further off into the distance on the top of a tree is the black cuckoo.
Oh my.
Just sitting there perched, looking at you.
The companion.
Probably a good 30 feet away or so, but perched on the very top of a tree and looking like right at you pretty much.
She gives it a thumbs up and a smile. Continues to watch.
Just hear it caw. In the distance. Oh,
Okay, so everything else is clear, I'm guessing, from
Yep.
there.
for the most part, everything's relatively clear. We'll say you were for the uneventful for the first 4 hours. As the moon starts to get high into the sky as midnight approaches, there all of a sudden starts to be some small red flakes just kind of appear into the air.
Uh-oh.
The moon starts to shift from a
No, she's got the weapon.
what?
She got the weapon.
The moon starts to shift from
I didn't
a
want to give.
clean white glow into a deep blood red
Ramp.
as a blood moon starts.
That's part of the reason Vivra like grabbed the weapon too, because she's like, well, Akari's not taking it. This is a great excuse to keep it from Akari. Oh, that is a background.
It is a background. Yeah. And as this blood moon starts, you see the red flakes that... Oh, this was a lot more dramatic music than I thought it was. Oops, oh well. Oh well, it's still technically correct. The blood moon itself, like I said, as it starts to reach its apex, obviously, Akari, this affects you. As your eyes shift the same similar color, blood red. You can make your wisdom save, and we'll progress from that point onwards.
Yeah, and like you say, do this and just tell you it. So let's
Yes.
see.
Oh no.
Oh,
Don't, no, just say the number.
Uh-oh.
I was staring at the screen. Oh. Are you gonna say the number?
nope.
We'll find out.
No. Oh, so I shouldn't have watched them roll?
Oh, well.
Probably.
Well, I mean, you won't know the result or what happens because of it.
Well, true. But,
All right, we'll get back into that in a second. But yeah, as the blood moon reach its apex, all the fluttery, glittery red specks seem to start to condense and get closer into this giant bulbous red orb as a loud big puff of black smoke appears. A massive Enox is pretty much right next to your camp. So Akari, you can definitely see this. So this massive, huge creature with a large red eye, or not red, yellow eye, one singular eye in the center, just huge, just giant, round creature that is just about 20 feet tall. As it thud onto the ground as it appears, essentially. And I guess, Akari, how are you reacting to said creature?
Well, give me details in the DMs right quick.
oh boy.
However, in general, before whatever effect happened, of course, when she noticed the red and see that thing coming, she'll mention to Demira, go wake the others. I'm gonna go ahead towards that, warn them.
Okay, that's a good sign.
And
I'll
she
trust
drops
it.
the weapon and goes straight towards the Hinox.
Suspicious.
If we're not in initiative order yet, then Demira will go into humanoid form.
You do one thing before we shift, because Lost will have to have Vivra react to a certain thing too.
That
What?
will be it.
Oh
then.
no! Oh no! Wait!
So Akari essentially drops Demira off of wherever they were to hit to the ground, and you shift into your human and start to run off to the party.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Akari immediately charges towards the beast. And Vivra, I will also need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
If
Even though you are asleep, so I will
I
say
was
you
gonna
have
say,
disadvantage because you're asleep.
I was gonna say, hey, when you're unconscious, you technically fail. So thank you for allowing me to. Oh, thank goodness, those are nice rolls. Do you want me to tell you the number or
Yeah, just send me the number.
I'll send you the number? Okay.
And I assume we'll be switching over to
We
roll 20 at
will-
this point.
Correct. All right. So for you, Vivra, you hear the loud bump, and that kind of jolts you awake, and you immediately feel this sense of bloodlust in your head of
Oh.
you need to kill something. You
Oh.
want to kill something.
Oh.
But like I said, it was right as this beast landed in the ground and it jolted you awake, so your immediate first thought is just anger, wanting to something needs to bleed. But then after you kind of shake off your sleep a bit, the thought goes away. And you are
Okay.
normal.
Whew.
For now.
For now. I was gonna say if I'm allowed to react to that initial thought, I feel like she'd immediately just transform into whatever the strongest beast she has. I think it's the sorry, English. The doggo.
No.
Yeah, sorry, I had a stutter for a moment there.
It happens.
Yeah. So
And
if-
now
if
my
she-
character
if she-
broke this time. Alright,
If
cool.
she can do
Oh.
that in that moment, I don't know where everyone else is.
I have to fix myself. Give me a second. Where's me? There he is. Fix myself again because I break. There. Yeah. Okay. I believe on Roll20 you guys are already should be able to see where you are, right?
I'm not
Yep.
in this
Oh.
campaign yet.
Oh. What do you mean you're not in this campaign yet?
I was in the practice campaign.
Oh, wow. You should be able to log in normally. Yeah, you're there. I just
Well,
don't have. Oh, I don't have
yeah,
a token.
but-
You got it.
Yeah, like if I
Yeah,
go
she
to the
needs a token.
journal,
Where?
if I go to the journal, my character isn't
We
in
are.
the journal
Got
list.
it. Yeah.
Also, it is showing Wither's
Oh!
face in the combat screen.
Wait, is that
Oh, Wither's back.
Withers.
where?
Okay, and then I can't control Demira
Right.
yet.
You should be able to.
I got
now.
it. Yeah, got it now.
Okay. Is this where we are? Just,
Well, yeah. I would say Akari actually is probably on the left side where that building was, because that's
Okay.
where Akari probably had said they were before. Or the
And then I was
you're on one of the
dropped
buildings.
for-
Akari,
I
you're
was
on one of the
dropped
buildings, so
before
I guess
Akari ran
pick
off,
wherever you
so-
want to be on those buildings.
Akari
Oh,
was
like the
on
one
a
south?
pillar.
Yeah, the south or the
So-
east west one.
Oh,
So if I am able to just wake up and just with the lust just transform, then I need to fill some 4 squares. So I was gonna say if I had chosen the constrictor snake, I would have said, sorry Velkorin, but I'm probably gonna smack you. But since it's just 4, I can probably use it and just be over here, right? Okay, I don't think I can make myself bigger.
Where'd my thing? There's me. Broke again for reason. Whatever. Boop. There I am. I exist again.
Yay.
Oh.
Some of the images are broken.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Oh, and you're also Wither.
And then yeah,
I see
yeah. Wither's not here.
I'm kidding.
Well, I see
second.
Demira. Demira's
On
right here for me.
the overlay though. The stream overlay, I'm Wither again.
Oh, I see.
And that's Perla. I didn't update that one apparently.
Oh no!
Ah!
My bloodlust will be directed.
No. Sorry.
Something to kill? Oh.
That's all right. We can all roll initiative while you're doing that if you
Yeah.
want.
Oh, you're
Do
so
that.
right.
Oof. Is initiative an ability check?
No.
Damn.
that's it. I'm using inspiration.
For initiative?
It was worse.
Oh my gosh.
You have to take the new one too.
Well, last.
The
'Cause 5.
assassin. The assassin is at it again.
Aw. I might be able to help with that.
Oh, you're the right person again. Thought I fixed all those.
Wait, don't point at me.
Don't point it. Don't point at me.
Dad, it's
One
pointing at
second.
me.
Wait, no, wouldn't it be 8 now that I think about it because of the blood moon thing?
If you have your bonus thingy, then
Yeah, does that count towards initiative too?
Oh man, if I had failed, that was just
DM?
that would suck.
Sorry, I said 1 second, and then I walked away to close the doors. Go ahead.
Comments?
Oh.
What? What did you say?
Do I get the bonus of blood moon to initiative? or no?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Do I get a bonus?
Nope.
That would be great. I mean, not really. It'd be bad, but it'd be funny.
I'm trying to go back. I don't remember how much it was.
You.
What's the
What did you roll, Demira? Or have you not rolled yet?
Oh, mine is. What's my plus? 11.
So 8 is the initiative then.
8 for a cut. Well,
I will not be able to help you get assassinate because I'm probably not doing well in the initiative order either.
It's okay.
well,
God, that thing is massive.
well. Mira, what's your dexterity modifier?
+1.
+1. So you will go
Whoa.
after total. Hina.
I hear the cat.
Yeah, as soon as I go to close the door, that's when he decides he has to come down in here.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? 4. Well, it rolled low. That's fine.
Oh, that's good.
All right. So yeah, as
You have a
the
chance, Akari.
the the red glow of the. I should probably zoom in. All right, we got. Sorry, right there. You right there. You right there. You right there. You right there. Perfect. Okay, everybody's on the board. That's the good part. All right. Map
I
looks
think our speediest boy just ran away.
speediest boy. He first. He is first. Right, well, he ran
That's
away. That's actually, I guess that'll
It's
be.
really bad timing.
Well, we'll take this time so I can go to the bathroom real quick. So we'll be right
So we're
back,
gonna
anyways.
BRB?
We're
We'll
gonna
be back
BRB and
after a
then
quick-
watch you guys get murdered.
We'll be back
Okay,
after a
it
quick
worked.
commercial break.
Yeah.
I can finish my burger.
Eat it. our beautiful overlay. All right, we are back.
Horrifying.
We see who's going to die. All right.
Not me. I just got
Alistair,
here.
you are
Don't be so quick. To
you
judge
are up,
or
but I
to-
think you are technically still asleep. But you did hear the thud, so I'll say you got jolted awake. But be laying
If
down.
nothing
Yeah,
else,
earthquake.
jolted awake because suddenly. the
That's
Vivra that
true.
was
A
next to
giant
him
beast just
now-
transformed in front of you too. So we'll say Vivra woke you up too.
I am going to use half my movement to stand up and
There.
see what is going on around us.
See a giant Cyclops creature standing about 30 feet away from you. And Akari is up and close to it now with red eyes. And also the moon's red. And there's red particles floating around you.
Okay. Just gonna
Just another day.
just okay. Like I'm already tired. I'm just gonna mutter underneath my breath. I just wanted to take a nap.
You got a short rest.
You got a short rest. It was
I'm
at
going
least
to take
4
out
hours.
my bow because everybody knows what this thing is, right? Like we all know it's dangerous.
You
Except
did.
for-
You guys did avoid one way early on in the campaign.
Like the best time to try this out. I'm going to shoot at it, and I am going to say "Swift death to you who have wronged me," because you woke me up. You wronged me.
You are making that your target. I'll just do
Yeah.
it this way, so because I know somebody else has a curse as well. The red dot is so I remember that you have targeted them.
Okay, so I get advantage on my attacks against them now. That's not great. It's plus 9. 21.
Yeah, that
Okay. Can I just roll all 3 attacks?
sure.
It's a one-turn KO.
Can you imagine?
Back to sleep.
He's like, I did 472 damage. Does
20.
that kill it?
Hey, no, 26.
26, that does hit as well.
And then a 20.
That also.
Okay, so we know it's 20. I got plus 9.
At least 20.
It's at least 20. I didn't think that this is gonna be my brain. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I get to do a lot of math, and so do you.
Yeah. I didn't Hunter's Mark, so I'm not gonna add that. Because I'm just gonna say I forgot it because I was waking up. Let me go to the bow because the bow has its own shit.
Like he's like, you have wronged me. Wait a second. Hunter's Mark. Gosh, dang it.
Okay, now I've got to get all my cue cards out because fighters have too much stuff to do.
Yeah.
Plus cleric, plus warlock.
Oh, see, that's what it is. Then.
Yeah.
Fighters have stuff, but as
Battle
far as
master
classes...
fighter though.
Oh, yeah.
Maneuvers.
I was gonna say, as far as classes go, they're not for sure not the most or whatever.
The first one is 23 damage.
Okay.
The next one is.
Is all
Oh,
right.
wait, hold on. You gotta add 4. So it's 27 damage. I forgot
Dang.
there's an additional modifier
And
after
this
the
is-
dice.
And this is all magical but normal damage. Oh, wait.
Yeah, because it's a magical bow, so it's all magical.
Okay.
Because now all my attacks are special against this guy.
That's the bow that killed me.
And that's the bow that
is.
don't took me out too. I'm glad of that.
Yeah, true.
Too bad it doesn't have the effect that the Lionel had.
Second hit's 21. Next one is not going to be that great. Never mind.
Oh.
Um, $18.
Oh, a solid 66 points of damage on one attack.
Nice.
Right. Yeah. Do you see the 3 shots that come off of Velkorin's bow? And I'm gonna assume you're probably aiming for the bright yellow eyeball. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll say each one of those arrows get closer. At least hit him in the face. Maybe not directly hitting the eye yet, but thing kind of just reels back in pain as it just, it's just kind of reappeared, but also it just got shot pretty heavily in the head.
I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark on it.
We'll put the net.
Net.
All right.
I got half movement, right?
Yes.
Take out my handy dandy ruler. So I'm going there. If I got all this stuff, I might as well use it. I can go here, right? Yeah. Might as well use it. There you go. That's gonna end my turn.
In your turn. That means Vivra is up.
Okay, I can get to here, so I'm within 5 feet of him, which means I can attack. Calm down.
He's like,
You're stressing me out.
I'm just measuring. I'm just measuring.
I don't like it. Who's the closest to Akari currently? We know who it is. So I can do 1 bite and 1 tail attack. So I'll start with the bite attack. Ooh, 13.
Nope.
I'll do a tail attack. That's even worse. Next.
Oh no!
Wait, listen, we got the 24s and the 22s before the battle. We knew this was gonna happen to one of us.
I rolled a natural 20 on freaking D&D Beyond when I was changing my stats to make sure they worked correctly.
Let me see what D&D Beyond does for me.
Oh, you guys, in like one of my practice games, I got 3 natural 20s in a row. It'll never happen live, though.
Yeah,
I got a 16 on D&D. Well, technically it'd be an 18 with the attack, but that's still a lot better than my dice. You know what? How about you take a little break? Oh, I wasn't using my battle dice. I'm a fool. Okay. Anyway,
Alright. Your turn, I assume.
yeah, that's all that I can do.
You're a Dodongo right now, you said?
Yeah. Wait, do I have bonus action? I'm pretty sure I don't.
Probably.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Alright. Toto is up. Toto is going to use half movement to get up. Oh, what do we got? Spells here.
Wait, why do I have a red dot? Oh, it's because I put the red dot on him.
That's your target thing. So I can remember that you are attached to it. Because if you were to attack anything else, you'd be at this.
It's not anything else.
Until it. Oh, it's when you attack without using your bow.
If I use any other weapon besides the bow gets mad at me.
Okay.
I have to keep my oath to the bow and kill everything with the bow until it's no longer oath sworn.
Demira's like, I'll help. He's like, no, I can't. There's someone else.
I can't use you right now. I just like
I can't
imagine.
betray my bow.
I just imagine like when you use it, like the bow just like encompasses your hand and like wraps around it with like it just is a living organism that vines your hand, so you can't use any other weapon.
Yeah.
Oh right. Toto. Had spells. Huh. Get lost. Did.
Oh
Right.
well, it'll work with what you got.
Yeah, I'll say they try to use fairy. Thing. Remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try that. Why? Okay. DC 15. Enoch. just say so. Actually, I was gonna say the what is it? 20-foot cube.
Oh no.
Yeah, 20-foot cube. Do the thing.
It's an instantaneous AoE though, so you don't have to keep it there.
How dare you?
Just
I know.
scooch it back so that it doesn't hit us. There.
Eh. Okay, I'll say it goes
There
there.
you go.
Okay, I'll
Wait,
say it
but
goes there, but it
Photo,
missed.
how far does it go though?
That's true.
That's probably 120, right?
60
So
feet.
if you put 60 feet, okay. So
Oh,
right
very
there.
Great.
Oh, right there, right there.
Well, you can go there probably.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do
there you
that.
go.
All right, we'll do that.
That's better. Thank
Yeah.
you.
We'll do that.
We figured it out, folks.
Even though it didn't hit. Okay, it didn't connect to them, so that's the more important part. Yeah, they've don't like this creature, so they're actually gonna back off behind. Oop, that might have been too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was okay. They're gonna back off behind Velkorin. And then that's their turn, so the robot will be next. But only 40. Right there. That's where I'll go. Whoop. Actually,
Hi.
that's in ruin. Whoa, wow! I'm stretching Pippin. That's rocks
can
that I
put it
can't go through.
here.
I'll go in front of Demira, I guess.
Oh, am I able to be there because I'm big? Because
I'm moving you for a second. Go right there. Here,
Wait, how
go
did
right
I
there.
fight it?
Go right there. Right
that's
there.
no. How am I there? I can't go that. I mean, I'll take it, but I can't. No, I don't want to take it. I
You're
can't.
there
You're too
now.
close.
Okay, you're either here or you're there.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you're there. That's the robot's turn, so the other construct can go now.
Hey, that's me. I'm Construct.
Half construct, sorry.
Half.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it. I see your arrow. Calm down.
Okay,
Why don't look at me? I'm a doggo.
okay, well, you guys ran off. That gets in the way of what I was gonna do. Okay, well, then that's fine. I'll use part of it on myself. So Demira will 5, 10, 15. I'll get right in its hand.
Oh, God.
I'm right in melee with it.
Okay.
Akari! I can hit the trash can on your thing. I got rid of your lines. Okay,
I
and...
did.
Oh, well, I clicked it at the same time. Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay, so I will first cast Bless on the 3 of us. So we each get an added d4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
I need it.
And bonus action, I will place Hexblade's Curse on the enemy.
There it
Yep.
Man, this guy's just got like all the debuffs.
Yep.
is.
And
Good work.
that is my turn for now, because that's both actions.
Alright, Akari. What are you doing?
All right. The Hinox is the biggest thing, I'm guessing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have 2 targets currently.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
but it's the
You
biggest
could
one.
roll for it. You could do evens odds.
Oh, I did a roll already on the side.
Okay.
No worry, everything's being done privately.
Also, my command
Keep you
from
on your
Akari
toes.
was to wake everyone up, but everyone woke up before it was my turn. So,
So let's see. First, we're gonna roll the first attack. Hold on. Oh yeah, since I went before it, I get advantage.
yes, you get your assassinate, and also you get a d4.
So that would be a 33 total, actually, thinking about that.
Fucking how?
But what do you mean?
Fucking how? You get a 33?
Did you get a nat 20 or something?
No, what's we'll call it? So, all right. So
There's your math there.
I rolled an 18
Okay.
plus 8 plus 4. It was
All
plus
right,
4 for
your
bless, right?
fucking
the
extra
bless.
bonus.
From bless,
Blood
and then
moon.
the extra, the
All
blood
right,
boost.
all right.
Oh my
Yeah. So yeah, that 33 definitely hits. Like, right?
Nah, it just barely misses.
Sure.
Okay, guys, we know it has an AC of 33.
At least 33.
Yeah, let's go.
And next
It
comes
has
More
an
AC than Tiamat.
It's a very specific AC. It has to be above
Damage
20
roll.
but below 33.
Exactly.
the damage roll. That will be 16 total because of the other stuff, the other thing.
15 total damage.
Yeah, and now sneak attack.
Am I noticing
So-
any weird behavior with Akari?
Your eyes are
I'm
red.
not, I'm not supposed to be insightful. Is it
She's-
really obvious?
I mean, well,
It's obvious
you-
she's definitely trying
you-
to hack and slash at it now.
You also
That's
just met Akari.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
if I recall,
if-
the last time
if
this
she
happened,
were-
she was laughing when it happened too.
Yeah, like if she was acting really weird or like looking like she's about to attack an ally, that's mostly what I'm looking out for. Is if she looks like she's going to attack an
Well-
ally, I would notice that. I wouldn't notice the rest. I don't know her, and I'm not insightful.
Yeah, right now she's clearly just swinging at the Hinox,
Is she laughing again?
eyes glowing red. No, she's real focused on just cutting it down right now. Her
Okay.
expression may change, but not just yet. So sneak attack damage plus the thing, 22 damage from that. Now the offhand swing. Do I get advantage on both attacks or only the first attack? Hold on. No, I get advantage in general. Okay. So that one was that. One more. Wow, one higher. Okay, so that plus 4 plus 3, 23 hit?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Ooh.
So then 9, because now I have that feat, so I get to count that. So that and plus 3, that is 12 damage from the offhand.
Bro.
And we do another sneak attack. Now my turn ends.
Slash at this poor thing's shins. Your cuts
The
don't
poor
see-
thing.
This poor
Run up,
thing.
Poor thing.
nah,
Yeah.
give it a run up the stomach and slash at its stomach.
Okay,
Run
you
up
do
the
that
leg
too.
and go up the stomach.
Hey, you do that too. As you make your cuts, it doesn't seem to quite get as deep as it normally does on normal creatures, but
Is it still bleeding?
oh yeah,
Good.
that's the important part.
That is the important
Right,
part.
the Hinox. Alright. Let's. Well, first, gonna try to swipe at the big Dodongo that bit it, tried to fight it. Doesn't
tried,
like
I
you, and
failed.
also it doesn't really have a weapon right now, so it's gonna try to grab you. So it will make a grab attack. 16. That does not.
The Dodongo's AC is a lot lower than mine.
Oh,
So
so yes,
You-
it does.
you beat me just barely.
Perfect, which means it
No,
picks you
not
up.
perfect.
Which means you take this much damage first. Ooh, I rolled
No.
almost max damage. Cool.
No, you didn't.
And then
You're a liar.
fire, and then it's going
I'm
to
panicking.
how far? Ooh, 150 feet. Cool. That means you can definitely throw
No.
it. Wow.
Oh,
Whoa,
whoa,
Wow.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow. And not
I
that
know
one.
Hinox ain't got that kind of range. Let's relax there.
So it is going to hurl you at the guy who shot him in the eye 3 times.
Wait, but that's like, so that's gonna be like fall damage, which is like 2d6 per 30 feet.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh.
Okay, how much is the initial damage that I took?
You took the 16 points of damage initially.
I took 16. Okay.
It's it's a d6 for every 10 feet after 20 feet, right? For normal fall damage.
Yeah, it's a d6 per after. Is it
You're
20
getting-
feet? I think it might be after 20 feet. So it's like it starts at 30, that's 1d6, and then 40 is 2d6.
You're gonna take
So it
3,
would be
40.
30, 40, 50,
You're 60 feet
46.
away.
Like I said 46.
So you take that much. Let's do that first.
Are you
Wouldn't
sending
we
her flying?
Yep.
Oh,
Throwing her.
how much would Velkorin? How
That's-
heavy am I?
I'm working on that
Oh,
part.
no.
That's the other damage. I have to see if I hit him first, which probably isn't going to happen because the roll is really low for me to hit with that.
Excuse me while I crush my friend.
So you
real
take
quick.
10 points of damage as you hit the ground near Velkorin, or hit Velkorin, I guess, maybe.
Okay. Well, it depends on your roll, I suppose.
21, we got a 21. I think that hits
Whoa.
Velkorin.
Yep.
No! But
Oh,
I got spikes on my back.
Demira's
rolled-
just like, I did not foresee this.
I rolled low, so yeah, you get yeeted over to him. You
Oh,
took your
no.
damage, but
Your
Velkorin
combos are
luckily only
huge.
takes 9 points of damage.
How?
Because that's what the rock throw damage. I did it that way.
Okay. Okay, well, you know what? That's better.
As a Dodongo comes flying at you, Velkorin, you're like, oh no.
Did you want Velkorin to get impaled by your spikes?
No, I didn't. But I'm trying to figure out, like, see, the problem is I'm immediately, like, calculating weight to damage ratio, and I'm like, no, that's bad. And then you said 9 damage, and I'm like, that's much better. That's so much better.
Alright.
Just look up at this thing flying at me.
Oh.
Just God damn it.
I just wanted to take a nap. Smack. Alright. And then for its last move, it will slam into the ground to hit both Akari and Demira. But that's it's a natural 20. I'll take that.
Oh. Hey.
So both of you take goes
What's its total?
20 points total.
How far does Bless
Natural
reach?
20, and it was a 20-point total.
20 damage total. Yes.
How much was its roll? I mean,
Oh.
its roll to hit.
Its roll to hit was 6 plus 4, and then doubled because it was a crit.
No, I mean to.
It was a natural 20 to hit, so it hit
Yes.
automatically. And then
Okay,
it
that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Does natural
Oh,
20
sorry.
automatically?
I don't think Zom understands.
I was
what
not
they're
understanding the
saying.
question.
Yeah, that's all I was like saying. What did it roll to try to hit?
Sorry.
With? And
It rolled
when
a
you said
natural
nat
20.
Roll the nat
Yeah.
20, yes.
If it's automatic hit, then yeah, that's all I was double checking.
Yeah. I
Yes,
knew where
my
you're
bad.
going.
I'm sorry. I was not listening.
And that was 20 damage?
20 damage to the two of you.
Bludgeoning, I assume?
Reaction to have that damage
Actually,
to 10.
it's force damage.
Okay.
Half and head damage to 10.
That's fair. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, that's a heavy hit.
That is a heavy
And
hit.
that's its turn. So Velkorin, you're up.
Alrighty.
Oh,
We're getting-
and I need a concentration check, right?
Yes, you do. So you need a higher than a 10.
Higher than a 10. Okay, that is a total of more than 10. It's
Yay.
on save, that's 17.
We're good to go. You maintain your... And Velkorin, your turn after getting hit by a dinosaur.
I scramble to stand up.
And Pharaoh's doing the turtle thing on its back,
Yep.
trying to flip over.
That's yep.
Oh no,
I
are
was
you
just
prone?
distraction. Am I prone? I've been thrown.
I would say likely you are prone, yes.
Thrown
But
and
you're
prone.
also Dodongo, so they kind of walk on all fours.
Oh,
They have 2 legs,
Ooh,
and that's it.
true.
Their
That's right,
legs
2
are
legs
all
and a
four of
tail.
their
That
two
is
legs.
right.
on all 4 of their 2 arm legs. I could do a dex save to see. I could roll my -1 Dodongo dex save
Sure,
to
to see if you
land
get
on my feet.
prone or not.
What do I need to beat? Just 10 or whatever?
Uh,
I don't.
Roll a number. Needs to be
3.
9. 3. You don't beat it. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm kicking up dirt and whatever with my.
All right. Velkorin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Makes sense.
Where'd you go?
Oh yeah, he's off the
There
screen
you are.
now.
He's off the screen. I'm moving the map. Good. Oh, he's still kind of off. Not on.
Yeah. I moved
I know you did. Trying to
to
keep
get
you.
a better shot.
I'm trying to keep you in the screen. On the stream.
We just need an arrow that goes in the corner of like Velkorin's over here somewhere.
In this direction.
Yeah.
He wants me to make a bigger
I'm
map.
over here.
So first one's a 20. I get one more roll.
Roll, motherfucker, add another motherfucker. Fine.
The next one's a 27.
Yeah, that just.
Okay, I'm gonna use Nice Summer Day on the first one.
Oh.
I'm gonna use that at the base level.
Fair.
This is gonna be a lot of dice. Hold on.
First one doesn't hurt you. Recall.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think what we said.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it out. I'm just bringing out a thing so I can keep track of my rolls real quick.
Yep.
Okay, that's the D8 done.
You're just like, fuck, I'm using a slow creature. I see that measurement. I'm like,
Don't judge me.
you're like, fuck, I'm a slow creature. I can't move for shit. And he just threw me half across the
The
field.
first hit's 41 points of damage.
The Dongo are
41,
faster than
Jesus.
you think. I'm planning. I have a plan.
The thing is, that fucking Velkorin just keeps shooting this thing in the eye, and it's not happy.
Sorry. So once I forgot to roll Hunter's Mark. An additional 3.
3 more. Okay.
I was counting my numbers. I'm like, there's something missing here.
I think you've gotten to 100 damage on this thing already.
It's amazing.
Gross.
We need him to do that because some of us who will remain unnamed aren't doing great.
Okay. 9 plus.
It's fine.
3.
He's still in my range. Yeah, he's still in my range.
I've got more things to throw.
I do. I have at least 2 things.
Yeah.
24 points of damage
4 more.
for the next shot, and yeah, that's all I got.
That's it.
Wait, I still have a bonus action. I'm not gonna do anything. I got nothing I can actually. Wait, that's an action. Never mind. Yeah, we're good.
Hey.
I can't do anything else.
Hey, Vibra.
The
Dongra.
I get up. Eh. Owie.
My last 4 frogs in the bottle are stuck in the bottom. I can't get them. They're in there
gummy
forever, I
frogs.
guess. Yeah.
Get the chopsticks.
Alright. Save this for another day, I suppose.
It's just a relay race of throwing party members at each other.
Yeet! Yeet! Yeet!
And then throws Akari at Demira, then throws the robot at Akari.
I'll catch you. Make me myself again, please. I wish I could change my own size. I don't think I can.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
You should be able to.
I'm de-transforming. No, I'm here.
Well, you didn't specify.
I need to be a little closer.
That's fair.
So, wait, hang on. This one is... So I can't do that quite yet, but I can. Wait, is this one not... Okay, so I'm gonna cast Moonbeam right on this guy. No, thank you.
Oh, I don't like the
Whatever
look of
that
that.
is, stop it. I'm gonna need you to stop.
I have the sudden sense to spread out.
Hmm.
So just put Moonbeam just right on this guy. That's a con save for him. Let me get my dice because I'm casting it at a higher level.
Good.
2, 3. It has specified. Okay. Yeah, con save, please.
Oh.
And it's 10, but it's 10. It's 4 squares.
Oh.
4 square. I'm pretty, yes, 4 square.
Uh,
That's a lot of squares.
10-foot radius?
That's not what I'm. No, it's 10 foot altogether. It's a 5-foot radius.
so
So.
Yeah.
I was right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. For some reason on my screen it looks massive.
I was about to say you're about to blast a card.
That's not what I meant. Yeah. No. Okay. So go ahead and roll your con save.
Add 3 to that. 16.
16. Meets it, beats it. I believe we're going with, right? Okay. So you'll take half damage of 17. Which is 8 damage, I believe, if we're rounding down. Are we rounding down or up?
Round up against the end.
Round up, so it's 9 damage then for that turn, because
Okay.
Okay. And I used my bonus action to detransform, so that's what I can do this turn. But the moment it starts its turn, it'll have to do that again.
Hold on. Turn. Photo. $30. Change. Whoop. Oh, last. That's why I did the wrong thing. God damn it. Among Us. Watch out. Alright. Dude, that's the wrong thing. Line. You feed here. How do you do that thing? Like, right. Oh.
Yeah.
Hotel will get that boost. Fuck. There's a maze over there for some reason.
Velkorin's doing DDR.
I put walls up here and here.
He's playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
God, dude, I gotta keep myself entertained over here in the bushes.
Fuck it. Actually, Toto's gonna go.
I imagine he doesn't take the full 6 seconds to shoot. He shoots in 1 or 2 seconds, and then for the remaining 4, he's like, oh, picking off leaves off the bushes. Like, man, I just gotta wait till I can shoot again.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right.
I'm a one-trick Cody.
Toto's gonna cast Long Strider on you for an extra 10 feet.
Oh, good.
Oh, I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, well, they don't know that.
Well, you'll
so
need it when you get thrown again.
Okay.
Those were my
Alright.
You
options.
get back up, you get thrown across. It's like a child wanting to be thrown on the couch.
Robot.
Again!
Robot. Try to attack. Attack. Just. Not wrong attack. 20, that hits. 7. Woo.
7.
That's Toto's turn. Demira. You're up.
All right. I'm gonna do the fighter thing and just attack.
An attack. An attack. An attack.
Hopefully.
And then action surge. And then attack. And attack. And attack again.
Hopefully. I don't have 3 attacks yet.
Does the Bane thing you put on it affect only your attacks, or is that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
If I can hit it, no one has rolled lower than a 20 on this thing yet, right?
Yeah.
So I have no idea what it thinks.
Totally.
Oh, right, you got like.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's at least higher than a 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody rolls.
Okay.
Everyone's doing so good, guys.
Everyone's doing
Everyone's
perfect.
doing amazing.
That's not a good roll. But let's see. I have a good modifier,
Don't
so
forget your bless.
yeah, I did. I got it.
Oh, I
That
immediately
is-
forgot about my bless.
9 plus 9, so 18. Does that hit? Okay, so it's 18. Maybe slightly lower, maybe not. Okay, good. Then I will roll to hit, roll my damage. Oh.
Don't be like
a-
that. At least you're getting it done.
It's a 1 on my D10.
Oh.
So that's 7 plus 3 is 10 damage to it total because of
you're-
my curse.
You're not alone. One of my D10s was also a 1. And another one was a 10. So, it balanced itself out like immediately.
So it cleaves down with a fell cleave. And then it'll use that momentum to swing back around for a second attack.
Just cut off its.
Oh.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
My
That dice
rolls
roll
are-
sounded like you cracked like your back while you were preparing for this. I don't know if they heard it on stream, but it sounded like you were cracking your knuckles
I heard
really
it.
loud, or your arm or something.
Damn, does a 15 hit?
Does not hit.
Demira to attack breaks
No!
her own arm.
So we know it's between 15 and
it's-
33.
15
Yeah.
and 18.
15 and 18 is the...
So probably
we have to go
16
under
or
a
18.
33, above...
Okay, so that one misses. I will try again with my bonus action to flip around and hit it with the blunt end of my polearm.
Stub its toe.
Okay, that's better. That is 29 to hit.
Whoa!
Do I hit it yet?
That just hit.
With my little dinky D4 of damage. Here
Alright.
we go.
Now it's 14 and 29.
Yeah. Okay, so that is I rolled another 1. So that's 6
Oh.
points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Hey, here's the thing. You're taking steps
Oh,
with...
I forgot my 3s. So 3 more damage to that because I missed the second one.
Okay.
So that is a total of 9 damage on my bludgeoning hit.
E.
I will action surge.
Ends.
Ooh.
Yep. And try to hit again. Oh god, guys, like really? When we say I can't roll above a 9, it is usually correct. Okay, that is
Above a
19
9.
to hit though, because I have bless and good bonuses.
19.
Okay, and then D10. Okay, that's better. That is 17 points of damage. Slashing. That's not that good. Velkorin literally just did like 40 in one turn. Don't
Right.
act too impressed.
He rolls so many more die than you, though.
And then, if Akari is willing, Demira is going to sort of shout to her, Akari, use this opportunity to strike. And Akari, I will forgo my second attack.
Ooh.
And you can immediately use your attack. And because it is a new turn, you can use your sneak attack.
I would also want to say something that I forgot that we could just give it to Akari. The next person who attack, or like the next
Oh, right.
attack,
Yeah,
has advantage.
that's right. We forgot about your
Okay.
guiding bolt, technically.
So,
Just like I always
my
forgot that, and I always forgot that whenever I used
I
guiding
always
bolt.
forget it has advantage.
I am so annoyed. I used it so many times with Orchid,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
'cause
always
guiding
forgot.
bolt. So yeah, I can forego my second attack to command a companion to strike. I choose a friendly creature who can see or hear me and expend 1 superiority die. Akari, it rules as written. That creature can immediately use its reaction to make 1 weapon attack, adding the superiority die. It doesn't say that you have to attack that thing, so if you are in conflict with the Blood Moon, you can choose your target,
It
but
says I got to use my reaction, right?
yes, it will
I
use
use my
your
reaction. I use my reaction for uncanny dodge.
Oh, okay.
Never
well
mind.
then. Oh, can I take that back then?
Yeah,
Or
you take
Okay.
it back.
You can definitely.
that's true. I should be keeping track of you guys
Yeah.
using your reactions.
You're good. I remember because
Then-
it did a crit, so I was like, oh yeah.
Right.
In that case, I will not do that. I'll just do my attack.
Also, I was gonna say, DM, does this count as a
My
friendly
bad.
creature?
This count as a what?
Does
You are
this count as a
friendly
friendly
creature.
creature?
You do.
You used your uncanny
think.
dodge. Wait, your uncanny dodge was last round, so your
Oh yeah, because you go after me.
Yeah.
No,
So they have
yeah,
not- they haven't had their
your
turn yet,
hasn't come
so-
back around.
Yeah,
yet.
my turn
Oh,
hasn't
it's
come
your
back
turn,
yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to say it out loud for my brain to accept it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, so the
Wait.
turn was last, but it's a reaction and it's
Yeah, I'm
never
so
mind.
low in the initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, does a 31
Akari may
hit?
or may not be friendly, but Demira
31
considers
does
you
not hit.
friendly, so 31 does hit, yes. Just barely.
Okay. 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I will end my turn.
Alright. Akari, you're up.
All right, rolling attack.
That's fair. This creature who's covered in blood.
You said it was disadvantage or what? Too?
No, no.
That guy didn't bolt.
Oh, no, advantage for you.
You have advantage on
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. I have
Yes.
advantage,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Go re-rolling that anyway. Okay, that's gonna be over 30 total. That hits.
Okay.
Right.
That's
Wow, that's max damage for that. So,
Nice.
so 16 damage on that hit.
how do you want to do this?
She's gonna run up it
Oh,
and stab it right in the eye.
Really? After Velkorin did 150 damage almost in the first 2 rounds?
I expected
Stabbing-
it to be a 300 HP creature.
Stab
That's
it in
where
the
I was
eye
at.
and just keeps kind of just pushing
Yeah.
the blade in, making sure blood is pouring out.
You also just... Well, okay. You're flavoring it. I was about to say you just jumped into the moonbeam technically then, but...
I was literally about to. I was like, do I?
Yeah, it's
say
just flavor-
something?
flavor-
My
flavor.
mood
Just
is
flavor.
there.
All right, we'll say you, as it's reeling from the pain of the moonbeam, it kind of leans forward for half a second, and you take that advantage to leap up and do
Just
your...
hold the sword up and poke in the eye. I see.
And you're just stabbing in the eye a bunch of space. All right. The beast is
She goes
dead,
into its eye.
but we're not out of combat yet because of another reason. Akari, continue your turn.
Oh wait, I thought I rolled.
You did 1 hit. You're not done with your turn, though.
You're forcing me to do the next one. I see.
I am forcing you to finish your turn.
You're forcing me to do the next hit. I see.
I'm saying
Okay.
finish your turn.
Yes.
Blinks innocently at you.
Hurry, you've got this.
Let's try and
Good
beast
job.
after
That's the-
Akari
it's the
slashes
mirror-
it a few
it's the
Quite
mirror.
times.
well.
It is Demira. Give me one moment. So, where's my actual IRL D20?
As Akari had slashed the beast down a few times, it slumps over. As Akari just is covered in its blood, she looks over to you, Demira, and starts walking towards you.
Okay.
With
I
her
did a
blades
roll,
in
and
her hand still.
I did a
As-
low and highs on what was gonna happen next.
As she's coming towards me, Demira asks,
Wait.
"Do you require healing?"
Wait.
Oh,
I roll- I
no.
I rolled a dice. I rolled a dice on how to go about this. Should she continue
No,
maiming
we
the
love
body?
her.
Is it important? Is the body still there from the thing?
Body has slumped over and is starting to
It's still
dissipate.
physical there, all right?
Starting
Okay.
to dissipate.
If she attacks it again, will more blood come out?
Probably not.
Oh.
Hit me.
Well, if it's
Or
dissipating
try.
again,
I want you to hit me. Do it.
yeah. You'll have to try, so... You have to walk over there. And then you gotta try
Not
to
even
hit.
run, just a menacing walk.
Yeah.
She's just
Um,
covered in blood.
27 hits, doesn't it?
Oh,
Oh yeah. Even if I were to use shield, that would hit me.
It will be 12 damage.
Is this non-magical slashing?
It is a regular slash, yes.
And sorry, what was it?
Just a slash of her offhand weapon.
But the
12.
number?
12.
12?
oh,
Okay,
oh.
so 6.
It was... No, it
I'm
was,
resistant.
yeah, 12, yeah. Okay, so 6, good. You're resistant. Nice.
That's nice.
right.
It looks a little bit surprised, but it doesn't... It only flinches a little bit.
Hmm.
Akari?
What else are you doing, Akari?
That's all she can do.
You got a bonus action.
That was the bonus action.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the offhand after the main hit.
Alright.
Nice try, DM.
Lucky for us, Akari used her attack on the big guy this time.
He did.
As a rogues don't really get multi-attacks.
Fine. I'll be
Don't
nice.
pout.
No, I'm gonna pout. Alright. At the top of the round, Akari, make a wisdom save for me before we continue.
Fail. Drama.
Trauma.
Oh, and
Which
I get
word am I
4
saving?
hit points back from the cursed target dying.
Yep.
Oh,
8.
nice.
Okay. Akari, is it
that's
still...
low.
I guess, Akari, how are you feeling still?
It is clear she is struggling to kind of control herself.
We'll end her turn.
Just for flavor, Demira extends its hand to you, like kind of in concern.
Velkorin, it is your turn, and I can assume you make the assumption that since Akari just attacked Demira, you know what's going on.
And I told Akari last time, if this happened again,
Uh-oh.
I would put them down.
Uh-oh. Demira's not gonna let that happen.
I thought Demira took. No, well, we'll see.
I'm gonna use my free action to yell over to Demira and say, "Back away from Akari."
Give her attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, get away from her.
I'm joking.
Let her stab you.
That way, Demira knows that there's a threat.
Yes, I understand.
And then we have a way to revive Akari. So,
Do
and-
you?
unless somebody stole our diamond, yes.
I
The only
hate it.
person who would have stole our diamond is Toto, and
Vivra crosses her arms. I'm kidding. I won't do it.
I'm going to. Can I sacrifice my bonus action to say another thing?
Sure.
I'm gonna go yell to Vivra, "Get ready to revive Akari."
Oh.
Vivra, are you kidding me?
I'm so strong, guys. I could just grapple her for a few hours.
I'm gonna swift death to those who have wronged me.
Oh. I thought you could only do that once a day.
It's until the thing is dead,
Well, the thing is dead.
and then I can do it again.
Oh.
It's only when the other one is still alive.
So now you can choose a new target.
Mm-hmm. I can't, and then as long as if Akari comes back alive, I can't use it again for 7 days because Akari's still alive.
That's not what I remember reading. I need to read again.
The target of your attack becomes your sworn enemy until it dies, or until the 7 days later. So you can have only one sworn enemy at a time, and when your sworn enemy dies, you can choose a new one.
After the next
After
dawn.
the next dawn. Damn.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Okay.
just shoot the crap out of Akari.
That's fair. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a cooldown on that. Otherwise, that would be very broken.
That is, yeah.
First, does a 19 hit Akari?
No.
Dang.
Good.
Does a natural
Uh-oh.
20 hit Akari?
Oh.
Well, if it's a nat 20.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, right.
But just the collective.
Wait. You used your bonus actions. How you just rolled again?
I get 2 attacks.
About bonus actions? I need that.
Yes, I get 3 attacks on my first turn.
Yeah, on your first turn.
That's what he's
And
doing
my
this
next- all
whole
rest are taking-
time.
I know. I was just like, damn,
no.
they both use actions. I need that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got 2 attacks. I'm gonna nice summer stay.
That's
Make-
the one thing.
My
Oh,
thought
no.
process on this is that the mood is what's changing Akari.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
So
radiant
you're
damage,
just gonna blast with the full concentrated power of the
Blow up
sun.
the moon.
radiant
Blow up
damage
the
might
moon.
help Akari knock some sense.
What What spell level are you doing
Or
it at?
Akari might be weak to it.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Akari might be weak to it too.
I don't know the rules.
What
I'm over here
spell
like,
level
I
are
don't
you
know the
using?
made up
Moonbeam.
blood moon rules either.
Here's
so-
the thing. Moonbeam is a spell that's like, oh, it's of the moon. It's radiant damage.
Where do you
Blow up
think
the
the
moon.
light from the moon comes from, Vivra?
The sun.
The sun!
Blow up the moon.
Okay, you don't gotta shout at me.
I'm doing it at level 2, so I'll take the
Level
damage.
2, so you'll take 2d8.
2d8?
Yep.
Alright. That's a 1. And then that's a 6.
Take 7 points of radiant damage.
Is there? Oh, so I don't have the
Oh,
roll.
Not
he
you,
doesn't-
that's against him. That's him.
Oh,
That's his
okay.
kickback from using it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have to write these down because I've got a double head scan. My brain's... I'm not good enough at this. I'm mentally prepared to be awake all night.
Ah, joke's on you. I'm taking a nap.
I took a nap earlier today, but I knew we were gonna have D&D, and I knew we were gonna do combat or something. Like, I was warned that we
I
were going to do
I
something
didn't know
that
we were
was
gonna do combat.
stimulating. I was told we were gonna do something stimulating,
Yes.
so I was like, I ain't taking a nap afterwards.
If
Let
my
me-
kids both had school, I for sure would have taken a nap today. Instead,
Oh.
I drank an entire energy drink. So
How many? Is it 4 at that level, or is it?
Yeah, add another d8 for every
So-
upcast.
It'd be 4 then, right?
Yep. Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good news.
This is also a crit.
Oh, right. Never mind. Bad news.
Yeah.
oh no!
I used deflect arrow.
Missile snaring.
Missile snaring throws it back at
I
you.
would like to plead, nuh-uh.
Catch the missile, catch
Throw-
it, and throw it
Throw it
back.
back. Oh god, that
That's
would be
50 points
hilarious.
of damage.
50?
How much?
50.
5-0?
5-0.
See, we're gonna cut that in half with
That's
uncanny
Mhm.
dodge.
That's fair.
I was gonna say, please do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the burst of radiant damage strikes you, Akari, with... I mean... Akari, yeah, you just got hit real bad, so... But I will say yes, make another wisdom saving throw.
I was gonna say, what? If I see the
Demira,
ice
yeah.
edge?
Like, I was like, how much damage needs to happen?
Yeah. The main goal is just to get Akari to either snap out of it or to knock him the fuck out. and then-
You did a critical hit. That's more the important part.
Hey, so the rolls are not agreeing. That's not gonna go through.
Okay. What did you roll this time?
Oh, you want me to actually announce it?
I don't care. You can announce it or tell me either one. I just want to know what you're rolling.
It's a 7
Okay.
total, so that's a.
Jesus.
Are you kidding me?
I
What
love
the
it.
fuck?
These saving throws are low.
Yeah.
You just got stabbed hardcore with a shimmering radiant arrow.
Blown up, yes.
Yeah. Did
it
you add
explodes.
bless to that as well?
We see an atomic bomb goes off. Akari stands in the
Well,
middle.
bless wouldn't matter, so never mind.
Kill you.
Bless
Yeah,
wouldn't
they gotta
matter
get a
anyways. Also, I forgot, Demira, you need to roll a concentration from
Oh.
Akari's
yes.
hit. I don't remember how much damage it was, but I think it would have been a 10, I think, because I don't think it was
It got
more than
round down
20.
to 6, so.
Okay, so it's
15
But
plus
it's-
7, 22.
Alright, you're good.
It's gonna be either 10 or half of whatever.
Yeah,
hurt you,
exactly.
whichever's higher.
all
Oh,
right.
yeah,
on. Hold on. I'm not done with my turn quite yet.
Yeah.
Oh my
like, I'm not-
god!
Oh, wait,
Do
there's
it again.
more!
Wait.
Yeah.
You
there's more.
used your bonus to talk.
How much?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I have movement.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Feisty. Vivra, stop talking to me.
He didn't get his
That's so
nap.
small.
He's grumpy. He got interrupted. His nap interrupted.
Yeah. Goodness.
Oh shit. 30 feet that way.
Oh. Just walk further away. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoots and then runs off.
Jesus. All right.
I'm like, all right. Akari, we had this discussion. Akari knows what I'm doing, but bad Akari doesn't know what I'm doing.
Bad Akari
So-
doesn't have to agree with it.
Right?
You're like, Vivra, get ready to revive. Phew, bye.
All right.
Be careful, bye!
Vivra, you are up next.
Just
Don't forget you got Longstrider on you.
yes, but
If
I'm
it
not
matters.
gonna use
If it matters.
I'm gonna go.
Can I use a free action to talk? Just like 1 or 2 words?
On
3
your
words?
turn. I think it has to be on
4
your
words.
turn.
On your turn.
Just 2, 3,
Right now.
4,
No.
just 5. Just max 10. 20 words.
Can I do a monologue
know
right
what?
now in between turns?
Just 4 words.
Fine, make it quick.
Demira just looks Akari dead in the eyes and says, Akari, focus on me.
Don't do that.
Unfortunately, after getting shot like that, it would seem
I'm
like the
gonna-
eyes are glimmering. It
I'm
just
gonna
is now
Can I roll
tunnel
a
over shot her.
persuasion check?
I'm
On your
gonna
turn,
drop my moonbeam to do detect thoughts on them.
Dokey.
Oh. Blood.
Sorry, what are your surface thoughts?
Oh, what was the roll?
Then no roll
you
required.
don't no roll for surface thoughts. I just whatever's
If she
on
wants
the
to
just
push,
surface,
if she
okay.
wants to push deeper, then it was.
Yeah, I would have to do that next turn to push deeper. But right now it's what is Akari thinking right off the dome?
Basically, it's kind of scattered thoughts. It would seem like a lot of words echoing in the head.
Ah.
You will hear you hear maybe your voice getting drowned out by it, but the main thing you will probably hear is, your blood is mine now. To the one who shot her, basically.
Oh no!
Uh.
It's like I'm out of here.
It will sound cold and almost emotionless too.
Mm.
Velkorin, keep running.
You have a 2 target on your back. Knife just comes flying at him.
I can't.
Time to use Dimension Door.
I'm pretty sure I have more base movement speed than you do, so even if you have your stuff,
What's your base movement speed?
35.
Oh, mine is too.
Yeah, so we're fine. Like,
How do I?
it'll take
Yeah,
you at
yeah.
least 2 turns to catch up, even with double dash.
Yeah, but
Just
she's
like
a
the,
rogue,
Benny
so she
Hill
can bonus
music or
action
whatever.
dash.
That's double dashing, Zom.
Yeah.
You don't. It doesn't go from 60 to or it doesn't go from
That's
7
way too
to
big. Hang on.
140.
I need
There's
to
she
overwrite
triple
this. Hang on.
dashes and total uses long
That's
strider.
not a thing. That's not a thing.
Teleports behind you.
Teleports
That's
behind
called
Still-
a fighter rogue
Nothing
right
personal, bub.
Okay, can you just make me fill a 3x3, please? Because the aura is. I don't like it. Wait. Nope,
There you-
that's too big. Hang on. That's how big I am.
That's how big you are?
Oh, it only
yeah, I'm
shows
turning
up on
into
the
a
DM
giant
side.
constrictor. Oh,
Oh.
there. Yeah.
make me that big. I am a giant constrictor.
Whoa,
snake.
that was weird.
Whee!
That was weird. I don't know why. I don't know what you did to do that, but that was weird.
Is this
I
constrictor?
don't know if you saw
has
that
a-
on my screen.
I
Is
wasn't
this constrictor
looking,
an
but I
attempt to
think
get
the
in her
audience-
way?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna
Okay.
use the rest of my movement to just right there. And since I already used my action to read your thoughts, I can maintain concentration on detect thoughts while in beast form. But she's basically being a tank right now. That's what she's doing.
That's
um,
great. Totals are bells.
Bells and stuff.
What do we got? What do we got?
What a silly guy.
Make this really funny. Sure, why not? I'm just gonna walk up to you. Well, not walk up to you, actually. You're gonna stay here and just cast Enlarge on you, Vivra, so you're even bigger now.
Oh god.
you were gonna do Oh, you said this is gonna be funny, and I'm like, oh, if you're gonna make me bigger, that would just be fantastic because that's gonna improve my to hit. That's gonna improve my damage.
I know. So now you are from a large to huge sized.
Yeah, so make me feel more.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Velkorin sees Vivra go. Velkorin, keep running. Vivra gets
over
bigger.
there?
There's
Oh, no.
a fucking 50-foot snake over there now or something. Alright, that's their turn. Robot is gonna command they are gonna command the robot. Well, this guy get out of the way first. To attempt to grapple Akari. So that is have a strength stat, so that's
Unfortunate. But wait, they don't have a strength stat, but they have a grapple thing?
it's not technically. I'm just gonna tell them to attempt to grapple, so it would be a roll against strength, but I don't know what their strength is. Steel defender. Oh, there we go. That's 4 plus 2. Oh, that's a 10, so it gets a contested 10 against you, Akari.
Do I get to use athletics or acrobatics?
Oh,
I
it's
believe
strength
it's
check.
contested
Strength save.
Oh.
Gotta beat a 10.
Nat 20.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh
Yeah.
I
no.
watched that
Yep.
happen.
That happened. All right, Akari, you're next. Or not Akari. Demira, you're next.
Well.
English. I'm good at that.
Okay. I have 2 ideas in mind. I'm not sure which one to go with.
there is a very massive snake.
Okay. I think. I am going to strafe around Akari, so that's like was 10 feet. Okay, 10 feet of my movement.
I do take up that square.
Oh, okay. Can I? Okay, then if you want, I'll
Go on
go
over.
here. So that's
That's
just
technically
5
a wall.
feet.
That's technically a wall.
Okay, then I can't
See,
go
that's
there
why
anyway.
Because Vivra's blocking off the area so that Akari has to basically go down this way. That's what Vivra's doing, because this is a wall here. So it's either, oh, well, alright.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to protect Akari, so that is the issue. My purpose is, I was told my purpose is to help the group. So I am being given some commands to just get away from Akari, but Akari is also part of this group, so I should also be helping Akari. And you said that it was kind of obvious that she was struggling with something, and she seemed fine before, so I will just scooch around here 15 feet, and I will try to do a pushing attack on Akari. So make a, well, I have to hit first, hold on, but I will try to like angle that way from where I'm standing, if that's all right. If I hit, let's see. Okay, that is natural 19. Plus 4 is a 23. Does that hit?
No. Yes, it does.
Nah.
No.
It does.
Okay. I will roll non-lethal damage on Akari. Oof! Of course, when I'm trying to be non-lethal. Okay, that is
Max damage.
15, but you're not cursed, so it's just 15.
15. Don't even worry about it.
15 points of non-lethal damage plus my whatchamacallit, my superiority die. So an additional 2 slashing damage to you.
15.
And make a strength saving throw, please. You do get your D4 from Bless still.
Goodness gracious.
So that's a 8 and D4 from Bless.
as it's hitting you, it is kind of holding back a bit and trying to hit with the blunter end of
So
the
that's
axe head.
13 total with everything.
Okay. So you are knocked 15 feet back to where that marker is. Okay, so I used 15 feet. And then... I don't have enough to do the other thing. But I will move up the rest of my 15 feet to get next to Akari again. And what can I do to help? Again, Demira says, Akari, focus on me. And I will... I will try to hit again because getting
Focus.
my second attack. Yeah.
Look at me. Bonk.
Okay, that is 16 plus 9, 25 to hit.
That hits.
So it hits non-lethal. Oh my god, I got another 9 on my D10 of that. I got 9 last time too. So that's
great.
another 15 points of non-lethal damage.
Sorry, make another wisdom saving throw.
Come on.
Got the point to threshold that time, finally.
And I will make it a menacing attack.
Hey, I mean, hey, with the plus
That's
3,
not-
that's a 13, isn't
I was
it?
gonna say you have bless on this
Yeah, you do.
this entire
Oh, yeah.
time.
You could use
Yeah.
bless. This is true. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Oh, yeah, the plus 3 goes to everything you said, DM,
I
right?
did.
Well, that's no. It wouldn't go to that because it's to this
Not to
altogether.
that,
So
it's
you already added
Your
the plus
original
three.
thing, yes.
So it's 14 total for you.
The 14, then Akari, you have finally come out of your blood rust.
Blood rust.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Look.
saying. The plus 3 to everything
Okay,
she gets
then
during Blood Moon goes to saving
I
throws
don't-
too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
then
so
I
yeah.
don't need to add anything to that attack.
No.
Do
unless
the
you want
eyes
to.
change back to green?
She just collapses at this point. That's a lot of
Okay.
damage.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm gonna dimension door to Akari.
Are you actually at 0?
No.
Okay.
Well, unless you count the, if you count
we-
the second
Are we
attack.
out of combat?
I don't.
If
Well, here's the
Akari
thing:
is
is
unconscious,
we don't
then yeah.
know.
I mean, if you guys want to continue to be in combat, I guess.
Well, I was.
The threat,
what I wanna do, I
if
can't do
Akari is
in combat.
unconscious, then the threat is done. So you would be out of
Okay,
initiative.
I'm gonna dimension door to Akari then. Use that.
It was a trick. Trying to get stabbed.
Literally, I was gonna dimension door to you
Well
anyway the
done.
next round. So I had something planned. Like I
For
had this
my
whole thing
bonus
planned.
action, I am going to cast Sanctuary on Akari. Just for the
Oh my
record, just in
God.
case.
Let me finish what I'm doing really quick then.
Just
No.
in case.
She just need to finish her turn at least.
Yeah, my turn's
Like
done
I would
now.
be here, Vivra.
I was gonna say Vivra was gonna move up as well. I mean, I'll move on this side.
I would move before you,
There you go.
even if we stay.
Okay, well then she
Technically, yeah.
sees you and goes this way and just slams right past Demira because that was an accident. No, I'm kidding.
I
You killed the robot! Pippin,
Get
no!
out of here, robot!
It's fine. It's fine. We can shift back to the RP.
okay. So this is what I'm gonna do because we're out of combat now, so I can do bonus things. I was gonna dimension door to Akari. I'm gonna cure wounds at level 2,
Good.
and then I'm going to rifle through Akari's stuff and
Oh.
grab Wither's mask and put it in Akari's hand. So you get plus
Aw.
9 health, Akari. So what I was originally going to do, because if Akari didn't go down this turn or go unconscious, what I was originally going to do was have Velkorin grab the flower in his jacket and sigh because Akari reminds him a lot of Wither. and
Oh.
teleport to Akari and take all the hits until we can get Akari restrained.
And a constrictor.
Wow.
Yeah. Like that was the I had it all planned because it's like, okay, I made this promise to Akari, like I'm gonna take you out so we can get this figured out. But then it was like, I made a
Do I
promise
really
to
want
Wither
to take
too.
her out?
Well, it's like I made a promise to Wither, and the person who reminds me the most of Wither is Akari. So
Aw.
I was gonna teleport back and then just take the hits until they could restrain you.
I
But you
think
get
that would have worked.
I was gonna try to like
You
knock
might have
back
taken a
Henry
lot
and
of damage.
Bridge.
though.
I'm used to it. I've been down like 8 times in the last
Yeah,
3
but it would have been a
sessions.
9 maybe. We don't need that.
But you like just like where he's coming from though.
Vivra would have done
Yeah,
everything in
I
his
get
power
that.
to
He
be
had,
like,
like-
get away.
That like
I'm
even
gonna
now when he
restrain him.
teleported to you and healed you, he's like and gives you the like he knows how important Wither is to you. So hold a mask, give them the mask. So if they wake up and they're still hangry, they might see the mask and they might be able to knock themselves out of it. And I'm gonna just sit right there with them until
Just
they wake
know,
up.
just know
Vivra's
at
not
least.
detransforming. Vivra's like
I'll-
going
I'll-
to constrict the,
I want
like,
to.
the moment.
I want to say for the record, if Demira didn't hit her that hard and knock her, and have that roll happen, the next words that would have been said was "in the way,"
Yeah.
No.
and that boa constrictor might have gotten attacked, or if nothing followed up with that knockback, she would have went stealth and just ran.
Yeah.
Thank God. But yeah, you had 9 health to yourself.
Yeah, I added it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then you have the mat. I'm gonna move your weapon. You're unconscious, right? So I can move weapons away from you.
yeah.
And
Once
then
she
put the
does
mask in.
the savior throw, it's kind of a personal unconscious, not because of loss of HP.
Yeah, I figured you'd still be unconscious while I was doing this. I just want you to be like he would want you to be safe at this point. And
The glow of the red moon shifts back to its normal pale white. All the sparkles and flickers of red and black that were in the air dissipate, and the massive Enox fades into a purple cloud of dust. There are some parts left over, but you anyways. The Akari is unconscious, and
If you can feel
continue-
intent, there is no more murderous intent. I can say that much.
right.
Demira will also.
Oh, I can
cast
probe
Cure
with my
Wounds.
detect thoughts
Okay.
because you're unconscious.
Eh,
Oh, it's probably silent right now in there.
What are you doing, Demira?
No,
D8.
Unless you're gonna probe.
die.
that's what I said. You're unconscious. I can probe and you don't.
Yeah,
get
no,
attacked.
I'm trying to like think it to myself too how it's gonna go right now for her with that.
What are you doing
That's
first?
what I'm saying. That's why I said unless you're gonna probe, and
Yeah.
I'm like thinking
No,
to myself
I'm
for
for
that.
sure gonna probe, so we'll let Demira go while you think about that.
Yeah.
7 plus 2 is 9 plus what's my other thingy?
You're off.
Oh wait. 7. Yeah, 7 plus 2. And then okay, so 12 hit points back to Akari from Cure Wounds from Demira. That's my last spell slot.
You said 12.
Yes.
While I'm sitting next to unconscious Akari, I'm gonna take my mask off. And I'm sure a lot of us here do it. So that anxiety thing where you grab your hair and you just play with it and then like pull it really tight to the side.
If I had
Um,
hair, I'd probably know.
Damn.
I usually have really long hair, so I'm used to it. But I'll
I
look at
never got to
Akari
get to that point.
and just be like visibly
Worried.
yeah, just like worried because it's like as much as he doesn't like to admit it, he is attached to these people. And then he's just gonna look at Demira and thank you, and then just look back at Akari and just wait until Akari wakes up, just sitting right next to her.
I'm sorry, I didn't follow orders exactly. Does anyone have a healer's kit?
Just
I
staring
don't.
down Akari.
It is fine. Akari's okay, and that's what matters.
Vivra uses telepathy to Velkorin. She'll live.
Are you talking? I don't know who you're talking about. We just had a conversation. Now Demira can be she and it, and then there's Akari, and he's just like,
Well, Vivra's staring at Akari as she
Yeah.
uses telepathy
Mhm.
on Velkorin, so it's like kind of a given. With your observant trait.
yeah. He's
Uh,
just gonna look and just, I know.
Akari, have you decided what Vivra's
Oh
plan
yeah, I
will
definitely
reveal?
I did what you will see from it. So with her being unconscious, the image of mine is just kind of blank, but you will see almost like there's 3 different Akari bodies just knocked out in her mind too, as one kind of fades into like a darkness again,
And then you get the drunk silly one.
but the other 2 kind of remain unconscious themselves.
That's so cool.
But you saw 3, one seemed to disappear into like its own like darkness type void thing for now,
Mm-hmm.
while the other 2 still remain kind of unconscious right now. So it's like besides the outside battle, there was definitely an internal struggle too. But why there's more than one of her in there, who can say?
Emotional state, something that looms large on its mind. I'm reading the spell, so emotional state currently. Though unconscious, I'm sure there's something there.
Hmm. Well, see, at the moment, it's kind of a really exhausted, but also probably a little hints of what is it? Remorse, sadness, something along those lines, possibly.
um, Nobody had a medicine kit, and Demira is just kind of looking thoughtfully at the ground and at Akari. And so it pulls like a metal thin needle out of its body made of the same metal as it, and then pulls like a thread of the stuff that looks like hair, this like pearlescent thin thread, and gauze from the tassels that are kind of like organza and like misty. So she has these like magical materials made of her own material that give her kind of the supplies for a medicine kit. And above table, I paid money for this. It's not cheating. It's just flavor. It's flavor. But I paid for it.
The ultimate price.
And Demira will use a medicine kit to heal Akari with the healer healing feat. So I will. It's 1d6 plus 4. Oh, that's a 1.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, aren't we gonna have a long rest chance anyways? But then I'm
Yeah.
like, who knows what the DM might plan? So good idea.
Akari, what
Another
is
blood moon's about
your...
to happen.
How many hit dice do you have? Not hit points, but what is the total number of hit dice that you have? Is it based on our level? Like, would
Yeah.
we all have
Yeah.
8?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so if it's based on level and we all have 8, then
Yeah.
you get another 13 health back. Because I only rolled a 1 on my d6. As Demira kind of leans over you and starts taking care of you with a medicine kit to like dress your wounds, clean them and stuff, especially the ones she inflicted on you. It addresses those ones first.
Well, I say, well, all this healing, she's definitely not bloodied as a description for that.
And Demira will pick you up and bring you back to the campfire. We're not far from it, but...
As you pick Akari up for just a moment, as you start to, Vivra lets out a soft hiss, the snake form does, which is not enlarged anymore. That lasts a minute, so she's a normal snake. Well, a normal large snake, huge snake, whatever. And she
Big.
like slowly big. She is big,
Huge.
and she slowly follows. Like she hisses, but doesn't like make a move towards you. And if
Yeah,
you continue to
Demira
do it, then...
hesitates for just a second as you hiss, and then if you don't do anything else, then it continues.
Yeah.
And it gently places Akari down on a bedroll or something, and then we'll go sit or float nearby.
If it is a moment to rest, Akari will rest for the rest of the resting period.
What is everybody else?
Demira's just looking confused. Nobody warned me about this.
Yeah.
Happens sometimes.
Velkorin's gonna look at Toto and Vivra and say, "You guys can get some rest."
Vivra is staring intently at Akari.
I'll watch her.
With telepathy, there really is a lot more to her. We're not safe.
Just gonna look over at you and just nod. And just get some rest. And then if they go to sleep, I want to pull something.
You want to pull something?
Yes.
Your mask out of your ass?
No, my mask is off. I took my mask off when I sat next to him.
Yeah, you put it up your ass.
Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
That's so old. I am going to not wake anybody up for second watch.
I think Vivra is gonna try to stay awake, but since you want to do something, whoop, drop my dice. That's what I'll do. Uh-oh,
Well,
there it is.
The way
Uh,
I see this is that happened pretty early in the night.
Mhm.
So
I thought
Midnight.
Tom said it was towards the end of the 4-hour
Well,
watch.
Oh,
Midnight. What happened at
towards
midnight?
midnight.
Yeah, and
Okay.
if we go to bed around 8, that's 4 hours. So we got our
Yeah.
short rest.
Yeah. Our
So
short rest, our
Vivra-
long rest.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
the
we got
long
a
rest-
short because the long
yeah,
rest
we got-
doesn't finish until the 8th still up.
Yeah, so she got a short rest, so she's like she's like hesitating. Then she doesn't want to sleep. I don't want to block your roleplay, but Vivra does not want to sleep right now.
I mean, that's fine. He's just gonna sit next to her the entire time anyway and just keep watch. He was just like, if I didn't hear the part where it was by midnight, that's when the blood moon happened. Because if it was at the full, like if it was earlier on, he was just gonna let everybody sleep through the night and then take that point of exhaustion.
That's what Vivra was gonna do.
they both do it stubbornly. No,
go to
you
bed.
sleep.
No, you go to bed.
No, you.
You.
I'll say
Then
you
they
don't.
have a
I'll say you
standoff.
took since you took the 4 hours, you got a rest, but you just didn't get
Yeah.
a long rest. So you won't
Yeah.
take the exhaustion, but you won't get a full long rest.
Well, how it works with like alternate shifts, anyways, you only ever get 4 hours of rest.
Mhm.
So, I mean, then
I-
we would still get our long rest.
It's
Because
just
that's
that
how
you're
most
not
other
actively
shifts work.
doing your long rest. Is you're not actually doing anything. It's not necessarily you
No,
have to sleep.
like we're just keeping watch. We're just sitting there.
A man and a snake.
Better be careful, the snake's gonna have a snake brain.
That only ever happens when I'm a wolf. I have 4 hours before anything starts
Okay.
happening now. I checked. I got upgraded.
Okay.
That's what you think.
We'll see how Zom feels in the morning. Oh, since she's not detransforming, even though this would technically be another short rest, would she recover one of her transformation slots?
Short rest. Yeah, technically.
Nice. Good stuff.
DM, do I have to spend, was it 4 hours or 6 hours inside my weapon?
6 could be in your character
Okay.
thing.
Okay, so for a couple hours, Demira is resting kind of like a person would, and then
I was about to ask.
and then for the remainder, the 6, wait, you said 6?
Yes.
Yeah, 6 hours, then it's in weapon form.
Okay. Once you poof into a weapon, I'm gonna just set you on the opposite side of me. So I have Akari on one side and you on the other side.
Good stuff.
And the cracks and fractures in the metal start to heal.
Silent night.
Oh, I got one more thing.
It's Christmas?
Ooh.
This is a good spot to kind of like continue on next time we play, but I'm gonna put the cloak over the weapon.
Oh
when-
my gosh.
When it pops back up and it turns into a lady,
Gonna tuck my sword into bed.
I'm tucking it all in. I'm wrapping it up real tight. Putting a little bow on there.
Nugget up.
You look adorable.
Vivra will roll her eyes.
I'm not doing that. I'm just putting it over so that way when...
No, but regardless, you're taking the time to tuck in a weapon essentially. So
Yeah, I'm giving Demira the only thing that she can call a possession, which is my cloak.
Goodness gracious. That's the one time Vivra looks away from Akari, is to watch you do that and then just
Well, you want to keep doing your thing. I would end off if you want to end. But...
Well, the next stuff I want to do is
You
when
guys.
Akari wakes up, and I feel like that's going to be a lot longer than a
Than
bit.
an hour
I feel
or
like
something?
I
A
feel like
bit?
that's a good way to start a new session is to have all of our
wake up.
conversations with Akari.
All right.
Because that way I can mentally prepare how a distraught Velkorin would respond to that, as he thought he had his feelings in check.
He's
Hey.
changed a lot, and I don't
I
get to
know.
acknowledge that because I just got here.
Yeah. All because
And
of a
my
character that
character's
she was
changed
only
a lot
supposed to be
too.
around for 2 sessions.
Man.
Everything is ugh,
Bro.
goodness.
Aw,
Velkorin's
so
gained
proud of the
feelings
damage
and-
I've done.
Jesus.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right.
I'm
I need to write
flattered.
down that she's a snake right now.
Yeah. That then will end off for the night. I forgot to raid yesterday. Last. Reading this time. Read this time.
Cliffhanger.
I think this session needs a subtitle besides just new allies called I Need My Hours.
Okay, I'll add that in for the VOD. Changed my mind. Nobody's on that I want to raid, so fuck
Yeah,
it.
no, don't give an emotional title. Give a jokey one.
Jokey
To put everyone completely off guard.
Just need my hour. All right. Yeah. So we will see you guys next time. Like I said, it'll be 2 weeks from the next Monday. Map, the calendar.
A map.
Normally would
We're
have played on the
traveling.
1st, but since we are not playing this time, we'll be around the 15th will be the next session then, I think. If I'm doing the math. Yeah.
Yep.
That will be
Yeah.
the aim. And yeah, so we'll come back at that time. And yeah, thanks for choking my hair.
Don't die.
I'm dying.
need you.
Too much emotion.
Oh, well, this was the last session, guys.
Yeah, the apple dying. All right.
No.
Goodbye.
Stop.
Wow,
Bye.
we didn't even get a bye.